And hello, everybody. I definitely didn't just click on the wrong screen again to where you saw total darkness for a moment. Hello, we're Hard Knock Dice. My name is Jonesy. I'm your dungeon master for the evening, and these beautiful people are around me are your heroes for the evening,
And his best friends.
my best friends, and the juice shakers. Apparently, whatever that was. I just heard.
Sorry, I thought it was me that was shaking my water bottle.
Oh, you gotta shake up the H2O molecules, make sure they're all homogenous. Gotcha.
No, nobody wants to have their water settle
Flavored
on
water.
them, you know?
Nobody drinks unflavored water. That's gross.
Oh.
Cringe.
Gross.
Happy Saturday. We are Hard Knock Dice. We're gonna stream some Dungeons and Dragons for you today. Our campaign here called Across Eberron. But before we do, the link's already in chat. We're raising money with Extra Life, specifically for the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. So go click on that link, open your heart wallets to a really great cause, and go donate some money. Do the lawful good thing, save some children. So, because that's what Extra Life does. And I think we will be missing Mr. Crowley for the evening. He had some family stuff come up, so but that's fine. You will have the wonderful acting skills of myself partaking, unless any of my players here wish to take over Crowley's persona for the evening.
Ooh.
It's on the table. It's on the table.
Yeah. Do it.
Wait a
You can
minute.
let me do it. Yeah.
I think there may be some conflicting relationships here.
No.
I take that back. Not
It all
just
makes sense. It all makes sense.
And so, you know, Crowley, he just holds his turn again, and I get sneak attack. So,
Crowley covers his eyes, so he's blind, so I have advantage. All right, beautiful people. Any other announcements? Wonderful things, crazy things, awesome things. I'm already low on coffee. This isn't wonderful. All right, well, now I have to do the thing that I'm not good at with multitasking of opening up Tailspire, everybody. As if you already don't have it open, please do so. So let's hop into the intro from what has occurred so far. We're not going to go too far back, but if you would, it's all on YouTube, so you can catch up all 123 episodes before this one. And it should take you like 10 minutes top to catch up on all of those episodes. It's crazy. So go check that out.
really crank up the time.
Yeah, you just got to speed it up just a little bit, a smidge. Lies. Not lies, mistruths. So anyways, our recap. Last we left off, our heroes, the Shining Vanguard, plus a couple of folks here with Brune and Pip, new allies that they have found in Sarania and from the Underdark, Mr. Brune from the Underdark. We have now been across several planes of this world of Eberron of ours. First, starting in Sarania, the plane of air, and then over to Don V, the plane of law, where they find themselves now. After a brief run-in with a Lord of Madness, Durn the Corruptor, in the plane of Sarania, our heroes left Exelos, the Sentinel, to fight his battle. They needed a tool, something called a Lion Bishik, something that our newfound friend Brune the Unshackled is very familiar with, as his weapon is, as Divergence, the Order Forged War Pick, is coated with. Our players here were sent through a portal by Exelos to Don V, the plane of law, to find such a material, as they were told long ago by their friend Milo, who found it in some books. Milo, Otto's father. Otter's father? Otto's father. Otter father. Anyways, so we find ourselves on the plane of law here. Our heroes were briefly detained by the law here on Don V. Some essentially planar border patrol named Buddy. They were then, after a brief stint in a containing tavern for our groups here, they were questioned about the whereabouts of their previous friend who had disappeared, Milo, being accused of eroding the planar borders as well as some type of time manipulation. None of our characters here, none of our heroes here had an idea what was going on with Milo, although this Solar Asmodel asked them why he might be doing this. No clue around in the party. Or at least no reasons were given, even though there's maybe some ideas. Also last session, our hero Artyom, or Artemelk, was put on trial for the breaking of an oath to one Melgrim Anvrund. He had promised his safety and had failed on that promise, and he was held accountable here in the plane of Don V. After doing so, and everything was settled up, Artyom was sentenced. His sentence, very vaguely worded, but to seek out restitution amongst the cosmos, essentially, and also to take a journey and reflect on what covenants like that mean. Our heroes then made their way to the Shadow Kingdoms to the west to find one Hage Shiryu, to find aligned Baishik. They found a tea house on top of a mountain where our heroes were a bit confused in the silence of this tea house. The tea house had many folks sitting around and just moving their plates and cups, and eventually Pip figured out that even though there was not a word being spoken here, that this conversation being had in some type of thieves' camp was actually, in fact, very loud. Otto, in just a new toy that had been found and just happenstance, flipped a visor down of true sight and found that the leader of these monks here atop this mountain, seemingly Hage Shiryu herself, found out that she was not in fact just a green-skinned monk, but indeed a very large blue dragon. And combat immediately ensued with Hage Shiryu donkey kicking Otto in the chest, and these monks bringing out weapons across the board. I say donkey kicking, dragon kicking probably more apt here, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. We're gonna pick back in this tea house where our friends now stand surrounded by monks of the is it Ascendant Dragon? I think it's Ascendant Dragon types. So, as well as our friend Brune and Artyom are jumping into this elevator shaft where she was leaving from. So, we're gonna summon our wonderful.
If they have dragon kicks, so they also have dragon punches. I can
Street
EX
Fighter
dragon punch from wake up, and then they don't have to use half their movement.
All right. Just gonna ignore you. We're gonna go on to our battle map here. I'm gonna summon our stream. And as I summon our players here, I'm gonna fix our cameras because they always go wonky. So enjoy this tea house sort of scene that we have right here as I fix some cameras. Blam. Our Otto has gone to the mirror realm where things are just pixels. So that's fun, always fun.
Elevator there now.
Yep, I put our elevator here since some of our heroes decided that that's where they wanted to be. Crazy. Wild and crazy times. All right, now we embiggen Artyom here, and we should be good to go now. So, actually, one of our borders is missing. Kaushik has almost had Eldritch Blasted. The cleric version of Eldritch Blast. Guiding bolted her frame away. Jesus. All right, beautiful people. A wonderful Tailspire feature has saved our initiative from last week, so there is no need to re-roll here, and we are gonna kick it off with actually Crowley's turn once more. Not many people have gone and used their inspiration. So Crowley is gonna do he's gonna use one of his bardic inspirations to determine a tale on his thing, and that's gonna be his bonus action to do so. He's gonna use his action to get himself out of a little bit of trouble here, and he's going to disengage with his action, and he's gonna get over here in between Otto and Artyom a couple of folks who might be able to protect him a little bit better. Does his action to get over there, his bonus action to tell his tale, his movement to get right there, and then it's going to be Crowley's turn, which is going to bring us to Otto. Otto, in front of you, just to sort of recap so we all know what's going on. You currently have 3 of these monks that are surrounding Kaushik mostly, who now has electricity sort of tracing up and down her body, and she seems stun-locked by it. What are you going? And also, you have seen Broom jump down the elevator shaft where this large dragon has went, so he is no longer visible. You have seen, however, that this monk right here, after being shot by an arrow with Pip, doing some fairly massive damage, sort of broke the arrow off from her hip, gave a bow, and is now stepping away from the fight. So with that information, Otto,
Which
what are you
one's the
doing?
one stepping away from the fight?
The one with their base that is yellow. So this
Yellow
yep,
base.
for this
Gotcha.
folk right
Okay.
here under God's flashlight.
Crowley has moved. Pip and Artyom are over near the hole in the ground.
Yep.
And Kaushik is having a bit of a hard time.
Correct. And there
Cool.
are still 7 active monks on the board currently, or on your plane of existence right now.
Gotcha. I am just double checking a specific on one spell I've been looking at last time. Okay, seeing Crowley turn away, he will turn, firing out 2 little darts, one to the south wall, one to the north. With a crackle of magic, a wall of fire will spring up from here, or I guess from to there.
Okay, and the damaging side, I assume, away from you.
Yes, the damaging side facing towards the 4 that are in there.
Okay, and the damaging side is 10 feet from the wall?
Yes. So, oh, I just realized I didn't actually measure that out properly.
Yeah, go ahead and put it where you want it, and I will put the lights where, and if it's 10 feet from there, it will have some fire on there to sort of mark its place.
Right. I'm so sorry. Oh, sweet. So that will. I just saw that I can do a ringed wall instead. That's one of the things I was checking for. So we will do that. We'll get them nice and encapsulated.
Okay, so a 10-foot wall.
Yeah, it says you can, or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think that would literally just have to be a tight concentric circle around them.
So
Or
just,
not concentric,
just
but you know what I mean. Yeah.
around them like this.
Yeah.
Okay. And while I'm...
Is it radius or diameter?
Diameter.
Do you want it to be larger, or do you just want it around them?
It can only be around. It'll just barely contain them with a 20-foot diameter.
Okay. Gotcha. I'll go ahead and roughly mark it up with these flames right here. And go ahead and tell us what that looks like when Otto does it.
Yeah, so he'll, like I said, he fires the darts out. Probably since he's doing a circle instead of a line, it'll be more than 2. And then just as they kind of connect, the jolt of magical, I guess, resonance between the darts, and then the wall of fire sheets shoot up all around him.
All right.
They will all need to make dexterity saving throws.
Okie dokie. Which they're not bad at being monks. But let's see how well they do. Sorry, give me just a moment. I just need to read because they do have some abilities that allow them some fire stuff. Okay, we're gonna go from left to right here. Left is going to be a natural 2 for not great. The next one is going to be a natural 6. What's your spell DC?
18.
All right, that's 2 failures. The third one, not the one with the green base, is another natural 6, and the fourth is a natural 1. Holy shit. Okay. That is rough. All the way around. For them, what's the damage?
30.
30 damage. Okay, this one is hurt. Fairly badly. The rest of them, actually, this is an opaque wall, so you can't really see what happens to them on the other side. I will do this. And last but not least, oh wait, no. There we go. Okay. Anything else for your turn, Otto?
Yes. So that was my action. Bonus action. We are going to try and get object safer. Yeah, it looks like that as well within range. Let me just double check. Okay. We're gonna get Kaushik over to the end of that line with a
Yeah.
bonus action use of Vortex Warp.
Hey. Kaushik, you are still stunned, but now in a much safer position. Over here.
Much
Are you
obliged.
aiming for up on the balcony where your measurement is at, or just on the?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
We're trying to get her up and away from immediate danger.
Gotcha. All right. So there you are.
Um,
What else for your turn there, Otto?
was action, bonus action, and for, you know what? For movement, he's just going to stand his ground.
Okay. Very well. And in your turn there, Azur, that's going to bring us to you. A brief stint of people shouting that we need to run, and then Brune jumps down a hole, and your friends are squaring up at the moment.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Heading back in,
Okay.
shooting off some arrows.
All right. Where are you shooting them?
This one closest to me.
Closest to you right here. My flashlight's not working. That's fine. There we go. That one right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Just like
Go ahead and roll that attack.
oh, does 18 hit?
18 will actually miss as you fire. The monk sort of takes a moment and looks where Otto sends Kaushik to, giving her periphery of you running in with the arrow, and she moves her head out of the way, the arrow striking the far wall from you. Next attack, if you would like.
To hit.
Say again.
30 to hit.
30 will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll that damage. She is going to use her reaction. And just give me the damage as one total number. What's your damage? Am I still here, Azur?
Yeah.
Do big math.
16.
16. Okay. You come in, and that's total, right? That's everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. You come in, you aim your crossbow, fire an arrow at her. She dodges one, and when you fire the second one, she brings her hand around and catches the arrow in front of her face. She's gonna spend a key point to throw it back at you.
How does... Interesting. How does she capture energy?
That's a good question.
'Cause these are
I
not
mean, it's
bolts
got to
I'm
be
using.
solid to strike her, right?
Right.
It doesn't say. See, then this is an interesting thing about deflect missiles. It's you can use your action to deflect or catch the missile when you're hit by a ranged weapon attack,
Right.
which your crossbow is. So she's gonna do that.
I presume that the energy remains solid, like until it strikes its target.
But yeah, until it strikes,
Dissipating.
which you see her capture with her hand sort of crackling with some lightning as she does, and she's gonna throw it back your way. Let's see if she hits.
The sender. Ah!
Nope. She will not. As she does, she throws it back at you, but the energy just sort of dissipates as she does.
There we go.
All right. What else for your turn there, Azur?
That was rude. And bonus action to... Goodness gracious. Hunter's marker.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right. I'm just gonna put a torch on her since I'm having to keep a track of multiple reactions with this. So we're just gonna. Oh wait, she's already got a torch on. There you go. I think that was to mark her reaction from before, but I changed it to green. Okay. Hunter's marked her. I tried to attack her twice. You've seen that she is very adept at evading some ranged attacks. Anything else for your turn?
No, this time.
All right, it's
Yeah.
going to bring us to Artyom. Artyom, you've seen Kasha get warped around. A couple of these monks behind you have been put behind some sort of wall of fire. And Otto and Azur are currently standing sort of around 3 of these monks. What are you doing? I will say
I'm just
straight
gonna
down, you can see without much of a perception check needed. About 50 feet below you, Brune prone, 2 of the monks near him, as well as Hage Shiryu herself.
All right. I'm just gonna kind of call out down to her. If you want to taste this, your place is going to get burnt to the ground. And action, bonus action, draconic transformation, and wild shape into a fire elemental.
Okay.
Looking over to the group that I saw that's currently in that firewall, I'll just make sure that those stay down for the count.
Okay.
Or try to at least, and hit a cone of force energy in their direction.
Okay. How big
It's
is
a
that cone?
It's a 60-foot cone, so it surely gets all of them.
Oh yeah. Easily.
And
And what
spell
kind
save
of
is 18 dexterity.
dexterity saving throw?
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm gonna say they don't see this coming. I'm gonna give them disadvantage on their dex saves because this is an opaque wall. Can't really see anything coming. So dexterity saving throws. Disadvantage.
Fish in a barrel for you there, Kent.
Yeah.
Hey, teamwork.
What's your DC on this?
18.
Okay, well, no. We'll go left or right again. Fail. Definite fail. That went wild. Another fail. I'm not rolling well today, guys. And then fourth one. Another fail. Go and roll damage.
25.
25. Okay.
And then right on top of where we go.
And then you're
Moving.
jumping down?
Well, you know, kind of flying, smashing down into the ground.
Okay, because you got draconic transformation going on.
Right.
So you're...
Yeah.
Okay. All right, very well.
And then that damage will be 6 points of fire damage to her.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
I gotta move you real quick.
Oh, okay.
Very well. And in your turn there, Artyom. What's up?
Hold on. I'll move right there so I can get that other monk with 6 points of fire damage too.
Okay. She will. Yeah. She'll use her reaction. You see, as she does, she holds up her hands, and sort of this crackling lightning energy stops that from being as effective as it might be. I don't think it matters though. Yeah. Give me a quick insight check there, Artyom.
Sure. 22.
Yeah, I'm gonna say as she's trying to like hold you at bay, she looks a bit concerned right now. Sort of looks over at Hageshiri, who's sort of just in the middle of your fiery tornado of a dragon right now, who does not seem perturbed by it. Like looks over for a quick like maybe some sort of like comfort or confirmation, which she does not receive. That is going to bring us to Caution. Caution, unfortunately, you're stunned until the end of your turn, but at the end of your turn, you are unstunned. So that lightning sort of crackling through your body subsides at the end of your turn. You can now move as normal. That will bring us to the monks' turns. Alright, I need to handle these guys first, who are going to run up the wall to get away from this. And you see who's here to see it. Otto and Azur and Pip would probably see these four as they run sort of back flipping off the wall. How tall is the wall?
20 feet.
20 feet tall?
Yep.
I need to see something here. So it's actually going to go up here. You're going to see her sort of backflip through this area and out of the fire. Like, and as she does, you'll see some spectral draconic wings on her back. This one.
I guess not that one.
Well, it will have her movement, but that is all they're doing with their turn, and they have tons of movement. So she will grab her friend, but this is as far as she will get. The third one holding a friend in her arms, sort of smoking just all over as she's carrying them. These spectral wings on all of them, with the exception of the one that is down. And as they do, they just sort of bow in y'all's direction and turn around.
All of them did bow? Or all the conscious
all of
ones
the
bowed?
ones that are capable of bowing right now,
Okay.
with the exception of the one that is smoking and seemingly passed out, yes.
Alright, cool.
Nice.
Bow and start.
That one didn't
stepping
bow,
this
so
way.
it's gotta go.
He's just on the ground.
They're actually gonna. This one can't move anymore with another one, and unless you would like to take an attack of opportunity, Pip, just completely within your right. The rest of these seem to start moving back towards where Hageshiri came back from some tea. So those are those. These are gonna turn towards you. This one is gonna run up towards you, and that is all that's here right now. This one is walking away as well. on her turn, going back here towards the back corner. And there's only 3 left up here. 2 left down below. So you're gonna catch some attacks there. Auto, Azure, you as well. From these guys. Well, let's make it up for one. One of them is a crit, the other one was cocked. Yeah, the other one's a natural 1. Into a bonus action. Spend.
You rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Yes.
Ooh.
Do be like,
Spend a
We can put
bonus
those in
action
chat,
to
right? Let's
fill-
go.
Yeah, you can put some natural ones in chat.
both at the same time.
wait, you gotta alternate. It has to be alternating 1s and 20s. We gotta go.
19 does not hit your armor class, correct?
No.
Okay, all right. Make a Constitution saving throw for me. She'll spend another key point on the crit.
A dirty 20.
That will be a success as you feel that lightning go up through your systems, Auto, attempting to stun you as well. Oh, of course, I roll minimum, but then still dice damage. 6 to 2 is 8. You'll take 13 points of damage from that one. This other one will also unleash a couple of attacks at you.
Thank you for the biddies, Engine.
Thanks, Engine. We appreciate you. Does a 21 hit your armor class?
No, it does not.
Okay. And she will spend another key point, and it will not matter. She spends key and cannot seem to break through your armor. Okay, and then this one on you, Azure, will also unleash some attacks. Does a 21 hit your armor class?
Just barely. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
So one hit, and then a second round of attacks. Okay, well, my dice have decided to change their minds. That will be 3 hits against you, Azure, unless you are going to be doing something. And I would like you to, let's see. She's feeling okay at the moment. Yeah, no, she is gonna try to take you out of the fight. Go ahead and roll a Constitution save for me.
Before you announce your total, or before he announces whether or not it succeeds,
Okay.
can he announce his total?
Well, are you trying to give him a flash of genius?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Can I see what his result is on the dice before you say it succeeds or not?
Let's read flash of genius real
Let's
quick.
say I think the wording of Flash of Genius is before success or failure is determined.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but I don't want to.
Yeah, we can.
I don't know how Alex wanted to run it.
Let's see. Flash of genius. Flash of Genius, you gain the ability to come up with solutions under pressure when you or another creature you can see within 30 feet makes an ability check or a saving throw. You can use your reaction to add your intelligence modifier to the roll. So it is when they make the ability check or saving throw. It says nothing about failure or the number.
Choose. Yeah, it's just either use it or you don't.
I know I can't say it after success has been declared. I didn't know if I could say it after I knew what his result was.
I think it's when it's made. So if you would like to give it, he's about to roll it. It's not it's not in reaction to him saying the number out loud. It's in reaction of him doing it.
Gotcha. I know for me, I can do it after I see what my dice result is. But yeah, I will go ahead and give it to him.
Okay. Which gives him a plus what to the roll?
+5.
So you have a +5 to this Constitution saving throw, Azure.
We'll make it a 25.
That will succeed
Nice.
handedly. 19, and then 15 of. You will take. You're resistant to lightning damage, so I actually need to see. Shit. I need to re-roll that damage because you are resistant to this, or to some of this. So 1, 3, 7. I'm down to 3. 27, 8, 15 plus 3 is 18. You'll take 18 plus 15. You'll take. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. 6, 5, 4 from the d6s for 11. 13 plus 15 is 28, right? 13 plus 15 is 28.
Yep.
And then 7 lightning damage, halved down to 3. So 31 points of damage from those 3 attacks.
Ow!
And she will actually what's she gonna do? She's got a lot of movement here. You know what? She's just gonna like sort of cartwheel right here over to the other side of you. And that's gonna be it. Now we go down below to our wonderful elevator crew who's having a wonderful time.
We should swap up the music to elevator music when it goes to people on the finish.
Just very calm.
Oh, hey, when you have a moment, could you resummon me to report I had the connection issue?
Sure, yeah. I'll go ahead and do that right now. As Brune realizes he's gonna get punched in the mouth a couple times.
They can try.
This one is going to, I believe, Step of the Wind, if I remember correctly, is a bonus action for them. Yes, it is. Take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on your turn, and your jump distance is doubled. And when they use Step of the Wind, they gain a flying speed, which she is going to do.
Does it seem like this person's about to die if they stay?
It doesn't seem like she's having a great time, and she wasn't getting any looks of assurance from her master there.
What's she doing? Did she do the bow thing? Was she like,
No, she
y'all did good?
She panics and runs up the wall. You will see her like as that lightning sort of crackling and Artyom's draconic fire form is just sort of pressing up against her. She looks back and forth from Hage Shiryu and just presses as hard as she can, and you see her just start running vertically and these sort of like spectral draconic wings on her back as she propels herself upward. This one's still in front of her master though, and is going to try to impress her.
All right.
Yep. Attack's coming your way, Brune.
Surely.
Just as a side note there, DM.
Yeah.
She is on fire.
Okay.
And I rolled 10.
Okay.
I don't know if that's bad.
It's halfway up the wall.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not. I mean, it's not great. Being on fire is not great, but that is just her bonus action to get up that far. And she will. Actually, is it? Because y'all are 50 feet down.
Top, drop, and roll.
No, she's gonna use her action to put herself out, but she'll have enough to do that. So she'll still take the damage at the top of her turn there. But she is very singed when she gets to the top here. Looks around when she gets here. She doesn't have much else. Sort of panics. Panic starts running this way.
She gets to the top, sees a whole bunch more of her friends on fire. They share a you too.
Correct. First time? All right. 4 attacks coming your way there, Brune. That one is going to miss. This one may hit. Does a Is a 25 hit.
25 just hits. That is
25
my
just
AC.
hits. So one hit off those bonus action. 25 just hits, you said, so both of those will miss. And then I'd like
I hate
you...
to do this to myself. Are these attacks being rolled at advantage because I'm prone?
They're not actually. Those would still both miss.
I'm a good person.
So then the second two, I don't remember what I rolled now. I'll roll. So how many
if
attacks
3
have
of
I
them
rolled?
miss, you can just roll 3 more d20s.
Okay.
Effectively 3 dudes.
That's another miss. And another miss. So still all same as the first. Still only one hit. Being 5, 8. You'll take 13 points of damage. Some of that damage being
Is any of
lightning.
that bludgeoning?
Yes. So you'll take 5. You'll actually take 8 points of damage instead. And then I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Can't do that. Natural 20 for a 31.
Yeah,
Nice.
easily succeeds here.
Let's see those nat 20s in the chat.
Insane. I'm underground again. Nothing can hurt me.
I am in my element. I'm surrounded by stone. Does that end their turn?
It does, and as it ends their turn,
I want them to make a wisdom saving.
well, is this something happening on your turn?
That is my reaction.
This is your reaction? Okay,
This is my reaction at the end of their turn.
Okay, both
As
of them
as
are,
they like, do what?
both of them are just
It's only a single target. So it's at the end if someone ends their turn within 30 feet of me.
okay.
So the monk ending his turn, just from where he's kind of laying prone, is just going to kind of tap fairly lightly, actually, the pommel of the pick onto the floor of the elevator, and it's almost like a wave, like a little bit of almost like a goes in the direction of the monk, and I want to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a 21 on the
That
save.
succeeds.
Okay. All right.
Had to try.
And that will bring us, she's going to spend a legendary action here, actually. There's, her, it's kind of changed in here. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. There is no attack roll. You see 4 bolts of lightning sort of hover within you, Artyom. And I think she's gonna send all 4 your way.
All right.
Because you are on top of her noggin right now, and that's not a great feeling.
On the dome piece.
Okay. Excuse me while I bring out a calculator.
Oh no, I don't like that.
That's a lot of d6s.
That's big numbers.
That's math never bugs well.
We don't like the big numbers unless we're rolling them.
These do you have any resistances besides, or resistances
Not
or
to light.
immunities? Okay, what about force?
No.
Technically, this is force damage, but I'm flavoring it as lightning because it's a blue dragon. You see these 4 bolts of lightning hover above her head, and she just sends them up through you, and as she does, you're going to take 49 points of force damage.
Ow! Ow! Me.
Owie,
Notate this.
wowie.
Rude.
Rude.
All right.
Okay. That is going to bring us to Brune's turn.
It is my turn. I think. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that. I am gonna do one one of these.
Okay.
Those maneuvers will stand up, if not stand in this person's lap. It's back to where my base was
Okay.
at.
For this space, I need to know something.
Yes.
Artyom, do you have an aura around you, or is it
Just
in your
the
space?
4 squares, or technically the 8 squares that I occupy, so 4 on top of 4. So
Okay.
2 by 2 cube.
Your space. Gotcha. Wonderful. All right, Broom, go ahead.
Yes. Okay.
He's got
Bert.
reach, so he should be able to smack by me.
I don't have reach.
Oh,
5 feet.
okay.
I gotta tell you, man. Level 18. I get reach.
Sorry.
Give me a couple more. Yeah. I'm just gonna stand up. Monk shook off the charm, so I'm just gonna kind of come up. Immediate pick. Coming in.
Okay, go for it.
Yup. Natural 1.
Natural one.
No.
Let's see the natty one.
Into the fucking wall.
You know what? Broom, roll damage for me still, please.
Oh no. Would this consume my extra D8 from Giant Smite once per round? Or do I get to choose when that happens? Or is it just on my first attack that
I
hits?
don't think it's gonna matter very much, but just based off your minimum damage, this won't consume any resources that you.
It just is one. It can, so I don't have to.
There you go.
So I'll just.
Is it smacking another person or smacking one of the ropes of the elevator?
We'll see.
Oh, okay.
15.
Either Artyom or the
15 damage.
15 points of magical piercing.
You go to swing at this monk who sort of nimbly dodges out of the way of the first one. Your swing as you go up, your helmet's still just a little bit sideways from where she hit you one time in the head while you were prone. And as you do, you just come up swinging, your pick hits the rope right here, and the entire platform shifts this way. I want everyone on the platform. Artyom, you have a flying speed currently. The monk does not. So that's actually just you and her. Artyom, I'm not making stuff up. You do have a flying speed right now, correct?
Correct.
Okay, all right.
What
I
am
have
what am
big
rolling?
fiery wings.
A dexterity saving throw as the entire platform lurches to the side where you just decimated this rope.
I see. Oh no! I'm gonna use the D12 on the off chance that it'll make a difference.
Okay. Did you roll a natural one?
No.
Okay. All right.
With the 5 on the D12, 10.
10.
I rolled a 2 on the D20.
Okay, I need you to roll me a second dexterity saving throw.
Shit.
I can't really tell on this space. Is
Mhm.
Broom within 5 feet of Artyom?
Let's see. There is a space between you, technically, because you'd be occupying these 4 squares.
No. I'm one in front of her, so I could have also gotten that monk.
You're one
So,
in front, so right here.
Right. Well, sorry, I
She
worded
is
that
in
poorly.
1 square of him, and then.
Right. So my back 2 squares, I'm in one of those, and then the front one was supposed to be in the monk. So yeah, I'm like right there.
Weird catty corner.
Yeah.
Yes, you will be within 5 feet of Brune then.
My second dexterity save was a dirty 20, though, so.
That means you're able to grab onto the side of the platform as you fall.
Awesome. Cool.
I was going to ask, would it be possible for me to use my reaction to try and thorn whip him back onto the platform?
Yeah, I'll say if you want to use your reaction to try to grab him back up onto the platform, you can. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have to hit
Oh my god, I'm actually, I think I have a +8 to my spell attack and I rolled a 17. 25 is the hit, right?
Yeah. Your spell attack should be at +10.
Oh, it's actually +12. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will
So
take some
you thorn
piercing
whip
damage,
out,
so-
yeah, and you pull him back onto the
Nice.
9.
as you are slapped back up onto the platform, Brune being dragged up here by your ankle.
Nice.
prone once more.
Well,
However,
thankfully, I haven't used the other half of my movement, so I will stand back up again.
I need to make another dexterity saving throw for this monk, actually.
The monk goes tumbling off into the
Okay.
void.
She will be hanging on to the edge here.
Oh.
Okay.
Fudge muffins.
She's like hanging on to the. Ooh, geez, my whole map disappeared.
I can't move anywhere because I've used both the halves of my movement to stand up from prone. If you'll allow me, DM.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop my pick into my little pick loop.
Mm-hmm.
And javelin of returning.
Okay.
My other two attacks, I'm going to just chuck. I don't know how. Our team's all the way in my way. I don't think I actually can target Hageshiryu, can I?
Yeah, not through him, unfortunately, because he has to have some sort of substance to do damage to. I mean, I'm gonna say like.
Is the elevator still moving down? Because I'm flying.
It's moving down, but nowhere near. If you landed to be in her space, essentially the elevator is going to act as a layer action happening on.
Okay.
Happening at a certain time. I will say with a thorn whip, though, your intention just bringing him back over the edge. He was technically 5 feet down already, and so 5 feet up and 5 feet onto the platform because it moves him 10 feet closer to you. Correct?
Right.
Would put you right here, not in the square away from her.
Right.
Your
I was
choice.
thinking for Hageshiryu.
Oh yeah, I mean in that case, she's still like 10 feet away from you.
There's not shit I can do to target. Well, that's why I was gonna use the javelin. So just chuck javelins at her if I couldn't move. But
right.
I cannot target her through the fire elemental. I guess I rescind my javelin statement. Then I just have to get back up prone. I look down at the monk. I guess.
Did you say, "Do you yield"?
Yep.
Give me an intimidation or a persuasion check, your choice, and add advantage.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Shit. 26.
26. Okay.
For intimidation, so just kind of rumbling from within the helmet. Do you yield?
I'm gonna do a counter check here. No advantage. But her master is standing away from her and can see her at the moment. I'm gonna call it a wisdom saving throw. And she's gonna have a very, very small chance here. Okay, no. She bows her head. She doesn't say anything. She stays completely silent.
All right. I will take that as admission. I think it keeps. Whenever I try to spin my model, it keeps shuffling me around. I don't think it likes this elevator. Well, I feel like Hageshiryu probably has got gas in the tank, so I'm gonna instead. So I'll turn away from the monk on the side. And 2 attacks are gonna into the wind. And I'm just gonna use the hammer side of the war pick ding into that left shoulder plate, and that sound of grinding from stone inside of his armor. We use a hill.
And what does that do for you?
It gives me resistance, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage for 1 minute.
Gotcha. All right. Mark it down. Ending your turn there is going to bring us to Pit. What would you like to do? Oh shit, she got marked off initiative somehow. How did that happen? Okay, well, I need to re-roll her into initiative. Go ahead, Pip. I'm sorry. I fucked up with Hageshiryu's turn, and she did not get one. She just did 1 legendary action this turn.
That's okay.
It's fine. It's fine. We don't mind
Yeah.
it for.
She just gets 2 in a row next time.
No.
That's how that
Just
works.
missed it. So, DM, can Pip see over the edge to see Hagashiru?
So when you look down, you'll see Artyom's form sort of encapsulating Hagashiru right now. The sort of fiery draconic form is over her, and she's just sort of standing patiently in the middle.
Patiently.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak attack short though.
So you won't be able to target her. You can sort of see her through him, but you know that you would hit Artyom with that.
Oh, sugar. Could I do like a leap of faith adjustment?
What do you mean?
Like try to adjust where I think there's no way to hit her without hitting Artyom because of how they're standing.
Yeah, she is currently inside a fire tornado for all intents and
Oh.
purposes.
Okay, I see. Let's see. Well, in that case, let me. What do we have?
I'll have it.
I
You know
will.
what, Artyom? I'm sorry, Pip. Real quick, Artyom, I'm gonna let you decide here. I'm gonna let you decide what feels better for you. I think because you are a corporeal creature, you can take damage from outside sources, but there is an argument that you are somewhat ethereal. Things can go through you because you are fire. There's the substance that's sort of holding you together, and that can be damaged. I'll let you decide. Either creatures inside of you have total cover, cannot be attacked, or you share the damage with the creature inside of you.
I would rather the total cover.
Okay. All right. In that case, the creatures inside of Arzyum cannot be targeted.
Okay. In that case, so let's see. In that case, Pip will spin to. So just to make sure I'm tracking DM, I've got a monk behind me in front of the flames.
So
is that correct? The one with the yellow base.
This one is currently holding a very scorched and scarred monk in her arms, and you have seen that the group that she is with have all bowed and are leaving the area. That does not mean you cannot attack them. It just simply means that they are currently leaving the combat themselves. Yes.
Okay. And then the other yellow one was the one who had bowed earlier. Is that correct?
Yep. And
who I shot in the ribs.
Have gotten her. Yes, she's the one who broke off the arrow in her ribs. Who would have actually have moved on her turn over here.
Okay. Woo! I don't want a dome. I just want to see. Well, I'm not doing very good on the measuring line thing. I will turn around and sneak attack short bow. The chick with the, I can't see, it looks like a dark base over in front of Otto.
They're right here?
Yes.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll that attack roll.
Okay.
She still has her reaction up. Let's make sure. Oh, she is not going to help me there.
So that is a dirty 20.
So dirty 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay.
And with your, you will roll with sneak attack. And with sneak attack, I don't think she's going to be. She's just going to be reducing the damage.
All right, we've got a 10 of regular damage and 32 of sneak attack. So for a total of 42 damage.
I need to make sure that she does. Barely. And she'll use her reaction to negate some of that damage. What was the total?
42.
I'm rolling 10s on these, and that's wild. So she will negate 23 of that 42 damage.
Yes.
42. Which would be 19 total damage as she goes to catch your arrow, but it still thuds into her shoulder, still dealing a good bit of damage.
Okay. Let's see. And then I think that's gonna be it.
Do you want to use any movement or bonus actions to get anywhere?
Let's see. You know what? Yeah, I will Let's see, how far? I'm sorry, DM, I'm having,
No, you're welcome.
I'm on the struggle bus with the measuring today. I'm only, trying to get to myself. Can I get from, can I Misty Step? Oh, wait. Can I Misty Step as a bonus action?
You can Misty Step as a bonus action.
Okay.
Can
Well, how far is that to the, oh, I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. You were about to say something that was probably going to be important
I was
to
just
my
gonna say,
choices.
I think as a rogue, you can also bonus action dash. So you may,
Oh,
just because
yes,
your
I
spell
can.
levels are very important resources, you may be able to get to where, depending on where it is, you may be able to get to where you want to without casting a spell.
Okay, in that case, where I'd like to be is I'd like to dash up behind this, the monk that's behind Azur.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to try to jump over the pit here, or do you want to just try to go around?
Let's jump. She's got a few feet to.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not trying to jump over the bulk of it, but over that corner for sure.
Yeah, give me a quick acrobatics check.
Oh, and I am efficient in acrobatics,
Yeah,
so
she's pretty good at this.
oh, we hope. All right. 29.
Oh, easily.
Sweet.
And what's your movement speed?
It's only 30, so she's not gonna make it all the way over. But
No, you will. Because it's only 50 feet to right here behind her. And if you use your
perfect.
bonus action to dash, you've used your action, so you use your move and your bonus action. That's 60
Bonus
feet
action.
of movement.
Sweet,
Okay.
perfect. And that's me.
That's the end of your turn. I will roll her into initiative after this, but I am not going to rob her of her turn this time. So she will act at the end of initiative, and then I will roll her into initiative for Hage Shiri specifically. Yeah, no, she's gonna she's just gonna do a full flurry of attacks, staying in this form here.
Monk dragon.
She is gonna place herself sort of nonchalantly in between you two. So walks through your form, Artyom, as she does, in between the both of you, looks at both of you, and then just starts striking out at each of you.
Does she appear to be taking any of the fire damage?
Yeah, no. It seems to be like singeing her, but it doesn't seem to be hurting her as badly as it does some of these other monks that are around her.
Okay.
Let's see.
It would be 8 for her at the top of her turn.
Okay. All right. Very well. And she's got 3 of these, so I'm gonna roll 3 just to sort of determine where they're going. High Artyom, low Brune. That's a natural 1, so Brune, you're definitely getting the first one.
Hit me.
2 on Brune, and then the 3rd on Artyom. Okay. So Brune, the first 2 at you.
Do it. I'm here.
That is a 32 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Whoa! Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
The
that'll
second
do
one,
it.
the second one's a 36 to hit.
Woo! You got that 25 AC, not feeling so good right now.
And
I think
then Artyom, 1
I
at
think
you.
she has to roll a natural 1 to not hit me.
Okay, well, that is a 37.
Considering
Armor
and none of
class
these are
is
crits.
13.
None of these are 20s.
Yeah, armor class of 13, so...
Holy shit, she has like a plus 20 to
Yeah.
like at least. Holy shit. I don't think she can miss us. Quite possible.
Natural
No,
1?
she can miss you.
5%.
Oh.
And yeah, on
5%
a
chance on me.
natural 1, she can miss Artyom. Okay.
Oh
actually,
boy.
I need some more dice.
This thing.
The first attack against you, there, Brune.
Yep.
And you need these sorted out, so we're
Yep.
gonna do the damage first. as her hand sort of in a knife, in sort of a knife hand, goes up in between your armor plates, and you just feel it piercing into your ribs.
Ow.
You're gonna take shit. You have what? How does your resistance work again? You have,
It'll go -5, then cut it in half.
okay,
and
-5,
for
then cut it in
bludgeoning
half. So 21 minus 5 is 16, and then cut it in half to 8 points of piercing, and then you're going to take 10 points of force.
Ow. You know, I'll take 18 over 31 damage. That is a much better number. Holy ow.
And then the second one,
Oh.
um,
I got as much HP as I do.
are you
Fuck.
currently you're just large, correct?
I'm currently just low.
Okay.
Elevator seems a bit small for the huge situation.
Indeed it does. Okay, so you're hitting that just happens. There's nothing
But
to that.
Like, you are now a hamster. Polymorph strike.
very
12,
angry. Gray hamster.
22 minus 5 for 17, half down to another 8 points. 17 divided by 2, yeah, down to another 8 points of slashing damage as she brings another hand up closer to your neck, sort of jumping up towards you. And as she does, she like grabs the like side of your beard and brings you down with her. And you are currently grappled. And then RTM, the last hit coming your way.
What was the total on the damage for the slashing? Did I not take force damage along with that? Was it just the 8?
It was
slashing?
just 8. There's no force damage on that one.
Okay.
And then what's up?
I am resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay.
Resistance, boy. Just trying to make it.
It's 20, half down to 10. And you'll take 10 points of slashing damage on that one.
Okay.
You are immune to grapple, so she does not really grab onto anything. As she takes her hand, it just sort of crackles with lightning, and as she slashes through your fiery form. That is going to end her turn.
9 points of damage for melee
Yeah.
against me.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
A dub, to be sure.
I bet it's halved at the very best.
Okay.
We'll take what we can get, man. We're getting our asses kicked out here, bro. We're
Yep.
getting fucked on.
Now I'm going to roll her into initiative.
Natural 20. Fuck!
Not quite.
Oh.
17. Oh shit, that would mean I need to remember what the initiative was. 25, you're above 20, you're above 20. Well, do you remember what you rolled, RT, by any chance?
I think I rolled like a 17. It wasn't
I think
super
you
high.
did as well. And I think Koshik rolled a 16, if I'm not mistaken, right? Does that sound right to everybody?
Sounds right to me.
Sounds right to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
If-
because I rolled a 16 and I thought it was really good because I usually roll really shitty initiative, but then like 6 people were still ahead of me. So.
I was there to
RTM,
bring
what
it
is
to help you
your
out.
dex bonus?
+3.
Plus 3. Okay.
Spry, old man. Pretty spry for 1500, you know?
Okay. Now we're backward to where we need to be. Wonderful. All right, that is going to be that. Now that is going to bring us to Crowley's turn. Everything seems to be kind of handled here. He's not very worried about Otto, who seems to be doing just a-okay over there. And currently the one in between Azure and Pip seems to be having a bad time. He's going to step up over here. And let's see what is available to Crowley. Sorry, I feel like I'm taking a billion turns here with all the NPCs and stuff, but these will be trimmed out soon, I have a feeling.
Perhaps.
Forgive me, as I didn't have too much time to look at this. Shit. I don't want to. I'm in the bad spot of a DM where I don't want to spend resources, but I don't also want to screw the group here. So I am going to. He's going to attempt to help out Otto with 2 on him still, and he's going to cast a little hypnotic pattern above these 2, and he's going to angle it in such a way where it's just the 2 monks in front of him. Which is the pattern appears. Each creature in the area sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. So 2 wisdom saving throws.
Hell yeah.
God, Jesus. Not great. His spell DC, I believe, is much higher than that. It's 18. And both of them fail. Both of these 2 are incapacitated in front of you, Milo. As a brief, flash of purplish greenish energy above your head for a moment catches you off guard, and then you just see these 2 sort of staring up at the sky and sort of bobbing back and forth, incapacitated for the moment.
Otto will use one of his 6 words, fortuitous.
That's too many syllables. At least 2 words.
All right, we're
I
gonna.
say, technically speaking, that means you could say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious 6 times off your turn if it's technically 1 word.
You know, if that's what you want to do with your turn, you go right ahead.
And cast a spell.
Note to self: start implementing syllabic limits to.
we could get real petty in here.
Seeing that things were going south for Broom very quickly, actually, shit. He's gonna try to use a bonus action to give you some bardic inspiration.
Are we still high enough in the air that that's in range?
This does happen at initiative 20, actually, the elevator, which he is above currently.
Oh hell yeah! Let's go.
I just need to see. Oh, it's within 60 feet, so you're currently 50 feet, and you're actually a little bit taller, so you will get your inspiration back.
Hell yeah! A dub.
All right, ending his turn there, feeling pretty safe where he's at. He's gonna pass it on to you, Otto. Which I don't know if Otto himself, you would have memories of Milo's seeing this spell cast, knowing that if they were hit, they'd be brought out of this trance-like state, but it is up to you what you wish to do.
Gotcha.
Up with that.
All right, well, finally going to get that cannon off his back and ready to go. I've been having to use my action for other shit every fucking round. And we will, since they are not capable of attacking me at this time, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And since we don't want to wake the other 2 up, and there's no other targets, we'll go ahead and turn to open fire on the one between
Okay.
Azure and Pippa.
All right, go ahead and roll it up. This one's not having a great day. Her reaction's already been used, so she can't do
A
anything.
22 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool.
This one does look relatively fresh. Probably not for long.
For 18 points of force damage.
Ouch. 18 points of force damage. All right. There's nothing she can do about that, so you just unload into her into the middle of Azure and Pip here. What else? Don't make it weird.
Action, bonus action, movement. I believe that is all I got.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's all I got.
Very well. That is going to bring us back to Azure. What would you like to do? And then RTM, you're on deck. Actually, RTM, you may want to reconsider for a second.
We're looking a bit frustrated with his last turn. With sidebar, with his, drop his dragon bow crossbow, bring out his rapier, say, all right, catch this, and stabby stab.
All right, roll it up. As you do, she holds out a hand to you and says, a bit haggard after the just hail of bullets from Otto, I will try.
27.
That'll
Nope.
hit. As she says it, you slap her in the forehead with a rapier. And what's the damage on that? And don't forget your hunter's mark, because she is the one that's hunter's marked.
13.
13 damage. All right.
She bowing out yet, or?
She seems to be standing. You hit her at the top right now, and she seems to be ready for anything else that's happening at the moment. She's not bowed out quite yet.
And then you can bow at any time. Another step.
Very well.
Or a dirty 20.
Dirty
Nice.
20 will hit, yes.
Give up yet? Slice. Ow.
And what's the damage on that one?
Total of 14 this time.
Whew, I teleported outside. 14, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. She, after you hit her again, will stand up straight out of her sort of attacking posture, give you a bow with just trickling blood from different areas, and unless someone stops her, will begin to step away.
Got 2 little slices on each cheek.
So you got your bonus action as well as your movement if you'd like to go anywhere.
Alright, I'll step up here. Knowing this is probably going to be useless anyways, just because he has his bonus action. Be shooting down with his crossbow with a bonus action.
With your hand crossbow?
Correct.
Okay. All right, go for it.
Does a 25 hit?
25 will hit.
There's hope. We can hit her. Her AC is not as insane as her attack bonus. Let's go.
That'll be a whole 8 damage.
All right.
Oh, and the last time I used this, I was using walloping.
Okay. So you're going to try to knock her prone?
Yep.
That a strength saving throw?
Yeah, she's probably got it. But
What's the DC?
I think it's only 10. They're not. They're useful against high level creatures. Yeah.
All the
only
time
10.
for me to roll a natural 20. I do it on a DC 10 walloping arrow. You shoot the arrow down. It sort of hits her in the top of the head and bounces around, and she just sort of looks up at you. Really? How much damage did you say that did?
It was only 8.
8. And that is not a magical hand crossbow, correct?
No.
Fuck you.
Okay.
So it's like all at 2 damage.
Okay.
Uh,
Very well. Anything else for your turn there, Azure?
if action economy, if he can put his 2 weapons away and bring out his regular crossbow again.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, shit, I just pissed off a
you
dragon.
just used your object interaction to bring
Right.
the rapier out this turn, so you can do it on your next turn for free, though, if you want.
Yeah.
So she's gonna use the legendary action, actually.
She didn't though. Like,
She needs to wait like one more turn in the action economy, right?
Well, she's not going to,
Risk.
actually, as she finds herself in between you two, and she's being fired down upon now with Crowley and Azure looking at her. You see those 4 arcane spears come up around her again. These lightning bolts sort of hover over her head, and as you brace for an attack, they shoot out, and actually, one of them will hit one of you. We'll say Hilo.
Oh,
Artyom, you will take another.
ouch.
Math 15 points of force damage.
Okay.
The other 3, as you all sort of hold back, don't hit you. And then it's probably a bit of a Looney Tunes moment as you realize the elevator is no longer below your feet. Artyom, you have a fly speed. It does not matter to you. Brune, all 3 ropes have been severed by these arcane spears. The elevator plummets.
I just try to slam the pick into the wall to catch myself.
Yeah, no. If you want to try to do that with we'll say a dexterity saving throw. To sort of slam your pick into the wall. We'll call it the same thing as trying to catch yourself on a like a ledge. So DC 15 dexterity saving throw to do that.
DC 15. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Hiya. Okay. It's doable. I am having to use my inspiration.
Oh no.
You said
Crowley
it's
calls
DC
down.
15?
Use your pick.
You said it's DC 15, right?
Correct.
I hit exactly a 15. An 8, a 4, and then a +3 to the last save.
Slamming your pick into. I got a question for you, actually. Will you? Well, no, you've already rolled it, so I'm gonna say that happens right here, right now, as it falls. You'll probably fall. Let's see. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it up to percentile dice to see how far you fall before that happens. Okay. All right. You don't fall very far, but you do find yourself sort of pick in about 10 to 15 feet down from where you are. As this plummets, so too does the monk on your side.
God damn, she just chucked her own homie down.
It doesn't seem like she's got a lot of Hagishiri has a lot of stomach for weakness.
That's fair. That's still goddamn.
Artyom, you have a fly speed. You're fine here. So too does Hage shear you. And as this happens,
Is it a magical fly speed?
is hers a magical fly speed?
Yeah.
I would consider it a magical fly speed, yeah. In her
Okay.
current form, yeah.
Gotcha. I didn't know if it was like wings are supposed to be like, well, this is a pretty tight space for some, depending on how big of a dragon she is.
No, it definitely
okay.
seems like she's got some of her inherent dragon-like abilities in this form. As she hits you, and it fucking hurts more than it should from the like 5'8" Gitsurai form that she's currently has. Let's see. How do I want to do this?
Does it seem like she's resistant to the physical damage as well?
It depends on what she's hit by.
Okay.
Hit her with the bishake, she gets crit. Aberration!
Oh no!
Well, I mean, you would know, considering that you are not feared by her right now.
If I don't know she's an aberration.
Sure. You want to start rolling some wisdom saving throws? Be
looks
my
normal.
guess. Actually, that is her legendary action. This platform begins plummeting into the darkness. Brune, you're about 15 feet down. You slam into this. Currently, Artyom, she is still in your space. You are both sort of hovering here at the moment. I am going to delete this elevator, as it is not here at the moment. Brune, I'm gonna bring you down about 15 feet
That's fair.
into the mist. The smoke beside you, see she falls into darkness.
Oh no.
To that moment.
I can't even save him and come back around to my turn yet. I don't even got a reaction to be like, sorry.
Interestingly enough, you do not hear impact. Our team, that does bring us to your turn though.
All right. So
Just in the way.
does she move down at all, or she just stays exactly where she was?
She stays like as Brune falls. Oh, Jesus, come on, Matt. I'm trying to get like a little cinematic shot of her just sort of staying. Where'd she go?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Right,
there
good
she is,
one.
right there. I didn't have her flying, I guess. So she just dropped. Please, Matt.
Dragon, ice
No.
dragon.
Sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
so
where am I?
there's you. Oh,
Oh, I'm at.
We're also not flying.
you are also not flying when I dropped you.
I can see this. I cannot see my.
There you go. There you are. You're about 15 feet down right there. You see as these arcane spears hit the ropes on either side, everything falls. You see Brune hits there, and she just sort of turns around and looks at you. Her eyes now sort of this blue crackling energy around them, and they are draconic in nature. What are you doing?
Me?
Yep, she's standing right in front of you on air.
All right. I would like to still maintaining that distance in front of her, move above her,
Okay.
and then use a bonus action to just force dragon breath on her.
So you're gonna move up like right here.
Yeah, and just shoot force damage down.
Sure. I think you're gonna need to reposition a little bit to like this side so you don't hit Brune.
Okay.
Because if you do it towards the wall there, Brune is gonna catch some of that. But moving to right here, yeah, is that a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, sir.
And what
DC is 18.
DC 18.
It's force damage.
Okay. Force damage, and she has a decent bonus. She will succeed.
Does she have evasion?
No. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's 31, so that'll be 15 points of force damage.
15 points of force damage. Okay.
Full disclosure, I was planning on destroying this elevator this turn anyway.
Great minds think alike.
What? I can't fly.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You're a dwarf. There's rocks all around you.
Ooh.
And then with my action, I am going to cast Thorn Whip on her. The roll is the same thing against Brune, so like a 29.
That will hit. Yes.
All right, and it was 15 points of damage.
15 points of what kind of damage?
Magical piercing.
Piercing. 15 points.
And she is pulled 10 feet up, and I will shift down another 5 feet so that she is now above me, and homies can get a clear shot on her, and I'm toasting her toes.
So you're gonna pull her up like right here.
Yeah, so she's above me.
There you go, right there. I will say something I did not think about actually, Brune. We went through all of that.
What?
I'll give you a chance, if you would like, to do one of two things. We can keep the status quo,
Uh-huh.
where you have used your inspiration dice to fall down, or you can still be grappled by her by the beard and get your inspiration dice back, because I forgot that status effect was going on.
That's true. No. Yeah. Give me my inspiration dice back.
Take your
That means I'm
inspiration
also
dice
in
back.
melee range.
She is grappling your beard right now.
I guess I just pulled him 10 feet higher.
Yeah, you're hitting her. When she gets snatched, some of the hairs come out, Brune. It's very uncomfortable.
That's why it's good. It's in a nice tight braid, so it's not a bunch of loose beard hair. It's a good braid. She's
Alright.
got a hold of.
Anything else for your turn there, RTM?
Passing through me, she takes 8 down to 4 fire damage. I'm assuming she has resistance.
No. She's been taking full damage. She's been taking full damage from the fire damage. Yeah.
Hell
so she
yeah.
had 8.
Yeah, she's a lightning dragon, man.
Yeah, 8.
Okay. All right. Very well. Ending your turn there. That is going to bring us to her. And she doesn't have any status effects, correct, RTM? She's not grappled or anything by the Thorn Whip still?
No.
Okay. All right.
It just pulls her 10.
Wait, am I on the level with her then?
I mean, you're hanging a little bit down, but yeah, you are sort of on the level with her.
Cool.
She's gonna fly out away from you a bit, sort of towards this edge, and which will leave. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say this is a little bit too tight for her to get completely away from you because she's going straight down. So RTM, if you'd like to make an AOP, you can.
She's like just yeeting down the hole with my buddy by the beard.
Correct.
Down the hole.
Okay. Well, second verse same as the first. Let's try and stop her from doing that with a Thorn Whip. Does a 22 hit?
22 just hits.
Woo. Okay. And that is 12 points of magical piercing and 10 feet of her movement. Yoink her back up.
So that'll take 10 feet of her movement. She still has a good bit.
She's also still on fire for 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, you rolled some fire damage already. Was that from her
Right.
being
It's
in your
for
space?
right, because it catches her on fire, and then for starting your turn in the elemental area.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. That uses 10 feet of her movement. Brune,
What's up?
you
Back
disappear into darkness.
I
Oh.
can see in the dark. Thank God.
Yeah, that's good. Because you will see as she sort of brings you down, she's just going to slam you into the ground.
I was right. We really weren't that far. We weren't that far.
She's like, no, 180 feet away. Like, oh.
Oh shit!
She's like
Much
60.
worse.
No,
Triple
it
move,
is-
monk dragon, 60 foot, 5 feet.
It is another 50 feet down. So
Ow.
as she brings you down and just sort of lets you go, her movement sort of expediting it a bit. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. I don't think grapple gives you disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, so just a dex saving throw. How do you keep
What?
getting this lucky with fall damage, bro?
Well, this is only the fall damage. I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, I think that inspiration could be more important for something else later. It's 11.
11. Okay, you're gonna take, I think it's 11 points of falling damage with 3 1s on 5d6. Holy hell.
I know my heavy armor master doesn't apply, but does my resistance apply to that? 'Cause that's just straight up skin hard.
Yeah, I'll say your heavy armor master
Does not apply.
does not apply, but
My
you're saying your
resistance from
resistance
Hill
from Hill Giant.
Yeah, from Hill.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll count your resistance to bludgeoning damage, so it'll be 5 points of damage there.
Thick.
All right.
I'm scrimping and scraping, man. I gotta keep my HP where I can.
60 feet of movement. You're gonna get an AOP as she flies away from you.
Surely.
But she's got 2 more attacks actually.
She totally wants to like douse those flames on her for her action, I'm sure. That 1d10 per round. That'll catch up to you.
I'm already counting because that uses her whole action, and I'm counting her slamming Brune into the ground as one of her attacks. Though it necessarily might not. So she's gonna make 2 more attacks at you there, Brune.
I am prone, I assume.
You rolled an 11 on your dexterity saving throw, correct? Yes, you are prone.
All right.
That's a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm pretty sure rolling it at advantage or not, she's probably going to.
Probably. I'm more concerned about me rolling at disadvantage for my AOP.
I see.
Another one. She actually may miss on that second one. With a 23.
It does miss.
All right, so you'll take 1 hit.
I've managed to get my shield in the way one time. Bing. Woo.
Success.
Fucking
Punched
Baby
in the face
steps.
9 times, blocked 1. Nice.
downloaded.
So
Downloaded your moveset.
So the piercing damage is going to be 21 half down to 10 for you.
-5, then half.
Oh yeah, 21 -5 for 16
Down to 8.
down to 8, and then
Nice.
force damage is going to be only 8 force damage on this one.
So 16 damage total on the first hit.
Correct.
Ow.
And what
Still
you
above
can go
half.
ahead
Let's
and roll
go.
an attack of opportunity.
But okay, so that one. So unfortunately, it is a disadvantage. Being prone. What did we determine hit her at 22?
That has been
Just
what's
hit her?
said. Yes.
22 is what just hit her. Brune is well aware that if he does not, if she gets away from him, there's not much I can do this far down. I'm gonna use my inspiration. I had a 4 was what I was having to take for that disadvantage. So I needed at least a 6, and I rolled a 3 on the. Oof.
Unfortunately, reaching out with the war pick, trying to hit her as she leaves, she just, you see her fly through a couple of open doors in front, or a couple of doors that she just sort of fly open as she goes into some other cavern in front of her. And Brune, give me just a quick perception check, real quick,
Oh, you got it, boss.
as these
Perception.
doors fly open.
We roll purple for perception.
Purpleception.
Oof. Not good. That's only a 9.
9, unfortunately, using all of your ability, your sort of helm, your bullet helm, sort of discombobulated from falling this far, getting in your eyes, trying to attack her. Not able to see much down here. And you see her fly off and out of sight through these doors, and the doors sort of close behind her.
Fudge muffins.
Very well. That is going to end her turn. Kaushik, the lightning stops coursing through your body. You are able to move now as you wish. You find yourself on a balcony above your friends. As I can find you, there you are. Above your friends after being stunned by some of these monks. The majority of them seem to be, well, I'm going to say actually all of them seem to be out of play, as a lot of them have bowed out. And then the other ones that have not had a chance to yet bow are just sort of staring at the ceiling and drooling. What would you like to do? And Artyom and Brune have gone into a hole. What are you doing with your turn?
You see this one that I just magic missiled?
Let's see.
What's up with them?
So these have just, there was a wall of fire that Artyom also dragon breathed into. You have seen several of them jump out and sort of like spectral wings fly over here in this direction. This one seems to have its movement limited, as it is carrying one of its friends in its arms right now.
Okay.
Flame strike.
I mean,
Those
it was
two were actively departing the battlefield, though.
the one doing the carrying had bowed, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
As much as she could while carrying a crispy critter in her arms.
Hey,
Can I see the two underneath me from where I'm standing on the balcony? Are they far enough out from under the balcony, or are they like flush with it?
So these two, I mean, you would be able to see them if you looked down. I will say that the ones that are marked with the yellow bases are the ones that have bowed out of the fight.
Okay.
And the two with the
Ooh,
red
yeah.
bases over here are incapacitated. And as I said, Brune and Artyom have both went into the hole with Hage Shiryu.
All right. How high up is the balcony?
Let's see. I think it's 30 feet, but I will measure again to make sure. There are also some stairs off to your right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 30 feet, I believe. 25 or 30 feet. 20 feet, actually.
Can I jump 20 feet without getting hurt?
You can make a dexterity saving throw. It'll be a little bit of damage.
Okay, I'll do that.
Wait.
Just gonna jump down right here.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
16 on the dice. Let's see what I add.
No, that's 16 on the dice is a success, which is 20 feet.
Okay.
What would be 6 points of fall damage will be halved down to 3 as you sort of hurt your ankles in the heavy armor that you're wearing down here. But only 3 points of fall damage as you do.
Okay. I did not take like my movement or not my movement. I'm so sorry. My action and bonus action or reaction or anything to do that, or was it just like
5 feet of your movement to jump?
Just 5 feet of movement.
Yep.
Wonderful. Sorry, I'm trying to get my character. I don't know why my character sheet wasn't pulled up anymore. I can take my 3 points of damage real quick. Okay. I want to move to where I can look down into the hole. I don't want to go down into the hole. So
Yeah.
just gonna tra-la-la over here.
Yeah, as you get there, you see
What I see.
you see Artyom glowing like a fire dragon would. And do you have, what's your dark vision? 60
I
feet?
think it's 60 feet. Yeah.
You
Let
don't
me
see
make sure.
anything else.
Oh. Okay.
There's no elevator anymore. You'll see like just the hanging ropes that were there that supported the elevator. The elevator and Brune are both gone. And you just see Artyom here.
Can Artyom speak in this form? Probably not, huh?
I can hear you just fine. I just have to rely on Kalashtar telepathic communication.
Okay.
Fire elemental noises.
I can sigh at you probably.
I'm gonna yell down to Artyom. Where did Brune go? Is he okay? Do I need to come down?
I'll say, he fell.
He
I
fell.
don't think I fell. I was dragged. I don't think it's quite the same.
Moving aside, the dragon drug him into the darkness.
He's gonna say,
Dragon.
do you remember what Otto did to Caius?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Rage
The
That
ropes,
didn't end so well for Caius.
the ropes that were holding the elevator, do they go all the way down the shaft? Like, are they still holding the elevator, or it's
They're,
fully cut?
they're not holding any elevator anymore.
But are they long? Probably, like the cables and stuff.
Uh,
I mean, they gotta be long enough to go down all the way and up, right? That's how
yeah,
elevators work.
It just sort of depends on kind of where they were severed. Let's
Oh,
think about
true.
that. So if they're on a pulley system and they were just about halfway down, which they were, it'll be about half and half. It'll be if you can certainly jump onto one and see if it'll support your weight on the way down.
I mean, if it can support an entire elevator, I'm sure it can support a woman.
Sure, when it's
So.
perfectly functioning. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Good
Do you have
call.
on Dario's cloak or the cloak of the bat?
I have Dario's jacket on, so
That's right.
yeah.
You also have your gloves on.
My gloves.
correct?
I do have my gloves, so I can catch myself if danger. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna grab onto one of the ropes and try to like mountaineer my way down, but slide as much as I can, like kind of slide, and then if I need to mountaineer with my little feet and mountaineer my way down.
Sure, yeah,
as far as I
okay.
can.
I think I have to give this to the classic, Ashik.
What
High or
is
low?
it?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Always
Would it-
die.
Would it be potentially possible for her to just straight up jump off the edge and then just cast levitation before she hits the ground?
I mean, I guess
She
I
could,
could.
but she wants to try to mountaineer down. Let's see if the
Yeah.
rope supports her.
Ew, yeah.
Shit you not, that's a 69. Nice.
Hey, nice.
That's funny.
The dice gods lied.
Caution, you grab onto one rope easily enough to control your movement on the way down and with a counterweight on the still on the opposite end of this one. I'm gonna say, I mean, your movement's not gonna change here as you sort of grapple onto one of these, jumping down one more time. Let's give you a little fly speed. So you have used 20 feet to get over here. We have you flying.
5 feet also to get down from the.
Yep, so that's 25 feet, and you're going down. Are you going to use your action just to keep going down as fast as you possibly can?
I'm gonna go down until I can see enough to figure out what's going on.
Okay, you've used 25 feet, so you're going to have to use your action to dash to continue to go down if you want to do
Right.
that. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that.
All right, so 25 feet, 5 feet down.
Because I don't want to necessarily dive headfirst into a fight without knowing what's happening, right? So I want to
Dragon
see.
uppercut gonna hit you different.
Yeah, I just want to see what's happening and be far enough away to where I can start climbing back up on my next turn if I need to.
It would actually put you above Artyom, because Artyom actually moved 10 feet up, so he's 40 feet. So you'll be about 5 feet above him.
Okay.
I thought we were 50 down, and then it moved 50 down, and then I pulled her 10 feet
It
up.
didn't have a chance to move 50 down
Okay.
yet before she just fucking snapped the ropes. You moved 10. So you were 50 feet. You moved up Artyom, so you're at about 40 feet. You're at about 5 feet above Artyom, which would put you at 40, 35. Yet you're still just out of range, the bottom of it. I'll say give me a perception check on your round, actually. And we'll call this DC 20.
Would it?
On the dice, I think it's a +10 for my perception, so 23.
23, very nice. With that, you can just make out the sort of glinting purple metal of Brune's war pick sort of striking the ground and sparks flying around it.
Okay.
All right.
I do have a bonus action still, right?
Yes.
Can I,
Guiding Bolt Brune? Yeah, absolutely.
No. Can I bonus action? Which one is it? Can I prestidigitate a light?
I don't know. Is that something prestidigitation can do?
I don't know. I don't have a torch or a small camp. I'm trying to look between thaumaturgy and prestidigitation if I can do either.
Okay.
I don't think I can.
They can both light things, like if you have like a torch or something.
Yeah, but I need
I will
something
say
to light,
that just looking at Artyom here, he cast a big glow in his
Oh,
immediate
okay.
vicinity, so you'd have to cast it pretty far down for it to help you.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna prestidigitate a light and then onto something or light something and then drop it down, but I don't have anything to light, so it's fine. That'll be it for my turn.
Okay.
Of equal level, you could probably just pull anything flammable and then just reach over, set it on fire, and drop it down the hole.
Yeah.
You got a bag of holding with the stuff
But
in there.
you do see, I don't want to set Bruno on fire, so I'm just gonna say
Appreciate
that's
it.
my turn.
I
Okay.
do appreciate that
A
consideration.
flaming 2x4 bump.
Yeah, I don't want to do
What
that.
the hell?
So we'll just say that's it for me.
Brune's made a lot of dexterity saving throws already, which flaming 2x4s
I'm
might
not
be
good
it.
at. I'm not good at them.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. I'm done.
Ending your turn here, that is going to bring us to their turn, to the monks' turns. These two are still stunned. Pip, unless you're going to attack this one, she starts leaving away from you. These three that are back here go back into like a little kitchen area and bring out buckets of water and start heading back over here. This one is going to take her friend.
Oh, as a free action, if I see them moving to extinguish the wall of fire, I would drop that.
Okay.
Our house is on fire. We gotta put it out.
All right, I'm gonna give the tea house a quick con save. I'm gonna just say DC 10. You dropping the wall of fire, nothing. Everything's all good. Anything lower than a 10, things are still on fire.
I knew the tea house was.
Gotcha. Well, at least it won't be being perpetuated by magic anymore.
That's a natural 2. So you drop the wall of fire, and you're like, huh, I dropped that spell, and it's still there. It's not looking great, but there's water being carried over here to this side right now by these.
That's a them problem. I did my part.
This one will be doing the same, and they will be spending their entire turn doing that.
Just like his father.
We find ourselves in an interesting scenario here, Shining Vanguard. That does bring us to Brune and Pip's turn here, but we find ourselves in an interesting part of the initiative where there are no active threats on this level. Hage Shiryu has left Brune in darkness at the moment. I'm just going to say, let's go through everybody here, and I'm going to say, Brune and Pip, you have priority if there's something that you would like to do right now. So we'll start with you two, since it's the end of the turn, and then at the top of the initiative, meaning from Crowley and everybody else, what your actions are going to be as far as, are you going to be staying up on this level, or are you going to be going to the depths below? So Brune, starting with you, what are you doing?
Getting up, I'm going through that door.
Getting
At the
up.
very least, I wanted to see what's on the other side of the door before deciding whether to hold or, push on.
Gotcha. Okay.
Also, if you allow me, I'd be second winding to get some HP back.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Your whole turn is available to you here. I will say that what you see, no perception check needed, is a cavern or a mine of sorts. Maybe something that's a bit familiar to Brune, like home almost. Home before it was terrible. And it probably brings you back to a moment where you walked into a cavern filled with giant magics and purple metals sort of going through the walls. And you see that here as well. Purple ore tracing everywhere here, more aligned Baishik than Brune has ever made contact with. Tracing through the rocky walls. You stand on a sort of a raised platform above some water in this area. And what looks to be sort of what may have been a long, and you'll see it on the battle map, so I ignore my badly explaining things right now. In front of you, what used to probably be an old bridge is just now just a gap. There are several other bridges on either side of you that are in various states of dilapidation, for lack of better words. They're not very well maintained. And Hage Shiryu stands on the opposite side of this cavern from you, water between you and her by about 80 to 100 feet or so. And she just stands on this platform, arms sort of behind her back, waiting. That's what you see.
Okay. I would just call up the shaft.
God damn it.
I hate your ass, bro.
Just call up. She waits for us below, and I will use my turn. I'm not gonna use my action. I'm not gonna charge her, but I am gonna be cautious because she's been kicking the shit out of me.
Okay.
Cautiously begin to approach, shield up, in a defensive posture.
Okay. You can hold your action here if you would like to, because I know this is a bit wonky without you being able to see things right now. Shit, how do I want to do this? I'm sorry, I should have thought about you guys getting there at different turns beforehand.
I mean, if it looks like she's just standing there waiting, I'm not about to bum rush her because this is clearly this is her doing a weird test.
Okay. All right. Very well.
So I'm waiting for my group to kind of start to gather up. I jumped in the hole before because it looked kind of like she was fleeing.
Okay.
So I was like, we gotta run, gotta chase her down.
So I'll say this: you're not gonna bum rush her. You're gonna play this one kind of smart because she's been hurting you a good bit. I will say though that if you want to hold your action to dash towards her with
if it looks like she begins to,
I would say with the triggering of your allies being down here with you.
Sure.
We can absolutely do that. Okay. All right. Pip, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna go over here. Why can't I move my? Why I'm never good at
I think you got your measurement tool selected.
moving my person.
There we
Okay, there we go. Oh, 30.
Yep, 30 feet gets you right there to the edge.
Right.
And you'll look down and you'll see
Okay,
Artyom and
that's
you'll
the
see
edge.
Koshik just sort of like, what do you, like a fucking cliff climbing down, like slowly down. What do you call, there's a word for it like in the military where you like kick out from the wall.
Scaling?
Repel.
Or
Yeah,
repelling.
like repelling. Thank
Repelling.
you. Jesus.
Trying to repel. So I'm gonna take a look around. Do I see any like stairs that look like they go down on the sides, or this is the only way down, huh?
Yeah, you don't see any stairs or anything. You just see the rope, one rope that Pip or that Koshik is using rather, and then Artyom flying down.
Okay. I'm gonna turn and ask Azur, could you carry me down? Air boy, can you carry me down?
Here, boy.
Let's see.
What'd you say, Azur? It didn't come through real good.
We'll see.
We'll see.
He's going to math. We'll see. Oh, I thought he was doing math. No, we'll see. Rude. Okay. So in that case, I mean, the idea is because it's like all told, what, about 150 feet down, 180 feet to the
100
bottom?
feet. 100 feet straight to the bottom.
100 feet straight to the bottom. Okay. So Pip's gonna reach out into a control flame and just and put out like 5 feet worth of flames over there as a help. And then she's gonna follow Koshik's lead. She's gonna like take a dive and dive for one of the ropes.
Using one of the ropes. Okay.
Mhm.
I'll delete some of the flame that you reach over there and help out with real quick. Well, Pip, high or low?
Always high.
Always high. Pip, not finding the luck that Koshik does, I'll say you jump down trying to find one of these ropes, and as you do, the end of the rope just comes around the pulley system itself, and you see yourself in free fall.
Azur would try to cast levitate.
Can you cast levitate as a reaction?
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Okay. So you jump down. I'll make you fly here, Pip. What rope do you think Pip would have been trying to go on? You got your option of 3 here. The one right under you, the one on the opposite side, or the one behind Artyom?
Let's see, where am I? She probably would have gone for the one on the opposite side, right? Because like trying to aim across to grab.
Like right
Yep.
here?
Yep.
Okay. You go for that one. The end of the rope comes to the pulley, and you just start plummeting. You can make a dexterity saving throw for me to try to grab one of the rocks on the side of this wall.
Okay. All right. Let me do that. Saving. Okay, that wasn't good. I'm looking to see if I have anything that will help me. Because I don't. So that's 13.
It's a 13. I think you still have your inspiration dice, maybe?
Oh, I do. I have
you?
my inspiration dice from Crowley. Yep.
Okay.
So, thank you for that reminder, sir. That is a D12.
Do you still have it, or did you use it to hit the monk on that was holding on to the side last week?
No, so I still have it. I
Okay.
made myself a card so I
Alright.
wouldn't lose track
Awesome.
or cheat accidentally. Okay.
So go ahead and roll that. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you you need a 2 or a higher on this. If you roll a 1, you're falling.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
So that brings it up to 18 altogether.
You latch onto one of the sides here of the rock. Use about, I think, 30 feet to get there, and then an additional 30 feet over to the side. successfully just sort of hanging on. You're watching Koshik sort of repel slowly down beside you. RTM's right beside you as well, but you're here. Okay. There's that. Is there anything you'd like to do with your bonus action here?
I don't think there is anything I can, but let me double check. Double check. Oh, how far does that leave me from the ground?
From the bottom here, you fell about, I think, 30 feet. You fell 30 feet, so you're about 70 feet from the bottom now.
Sugar. Okay. In that case, no. She's just gonna kind of like try to reach over and get a good solid grip.
Okay. Holding on to the side of the cavern here does bring us back to the top of the initiative here. Shining Vanguard, there are lots of ways you can all get down into this pit. We're getting towards our break time now, and this will cause us to need to move to another map. Am I correct in assuming that all of you are going to be going down here in some form or fashion?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm actually leaving.
Brune decides he's gonna leave. Okay. Wonderful.
You just get some of that bicycle. Like, all right, I got mine.
I'm out of here.
All right.
Did my job.
In that case, we will consider Pip will be helped out some way going down. Everybody else will find their way down fairly easily from here. And granting each of you, as you make your way down here, you will find the site that Brune did, as well as Brune, your companions eventually join you here on this platform out in front of you. Hage shear you across from you about 80 to 100 feet or so, with their hands behind your back, sort of standing proud. As you're all standing here, this cavern, purple metal just tracing the wall, sort of lightly lighting this cavern up, and water down beneath you. Dilapidated bridges sort of connecting some of the areas around. Hage Shiryu looks as all of you stand on this platform and says, "You wanted Baishik. Try to take it." And that's where we're going to go on break. So, thank you guys for joining us. I hope you're having a good time. I know I am. We're going to kick this off with phase 2, if you will, here in just a few minutes. We're going to take a bio break. I encourage you to do the same. I do have to say thank you so much to MindLore0013. We've reached our follower goal of 269 followers. I've had that goal set forever now. Nice. MindLord, the nicest of followers here with 269. So now we got to change it to 369. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Thank you guys for joining us, and much love. Don't go anywhere. Not bye. See you soon.
Be back.
And hello, everyone. How are you?
Oh, shit.
Hope you had a good break. I know we did. Very productive. We're gonna pick back up in this combat. Hage Shiryu dropping down into the depths below, away from the tea house after defeating several of her monk disciples. The Shining Vanguard now drops below into the caverns, where they see a cavern of aligned Baishik here. Various and dilapidated bridges line some of the walls, and that's where we're gonna pick back up. They see Hage Shiryu directly across from them, just sort of standing there. And as they all made their way down, all onto this platform, said, "You wanted a line Baishik, come and take it." And at the top of the initiative is Crowley. Damn it, why you gotta roll first? Jesus. He has a spell ready to go. I'm sure of it. Has everybody used their bardic? How many bardics do we have used? And I remember I can't see you.
I still have mine.
I have mine.
I do not.
I do not.
Oh, you used to buy the spell.
So that's 3 people down. Yeah, no, I think that's a good action for him to do here, is he will go ahead and inspire everybody once more. So using a bardic inspiration, all of you are well within. I need to make sure he doesn't roll a natural 1. He rolls a 30.
Does that mean I have 2 bardic inspirations?
It does not, unfortunately. And he will mark that off as he uses his action to use a performance and inspire everyone. And then he is actually going to just enjoy his position right back here in the back lines, which will then bring us to Otto. But before it does, she sees y'all gearing up.
Wait, whoa, hey!
Don't like that.
Hmm.
Just gonna hit you with
That's a
mass
big
disintegration.
That's a lot of damage. I mean, I'm standing in front of a lot of people, right? So they would get like a cover bonus to whatever that is, right?
A cone of chain lightning.
Oh, rip.
Yeah.
Can't do nothing about that. Sorry.
I would like all of you.
Oh, I don't like that.
Does she hold on to it? No, she's smart. I'd like all of you to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
No, I don't think there's a way that I can possibly make it.
Well, I mean, I'll probably still take 1,000,000 damage, but I rolled in that 20.
Nice.
What does that bring your total to?
23. Probably not a success, huh? You know what?
I rolled a 2. A total of 4.
35. Thanks, Crowley.
That's
Also, thanks Crowley with a 29.
I'm not going to bother using my inspiration because I don't think it's going to save me from a 4.
Okay.
mine actually. I'm actually gonna use mine because it might actually save me. I'm at a 21 right now.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I need to use mine. How much was the inspiration?
It's a
A
D12.
D12.
A D12.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
I'm going to hope that a 24 is enough. It probably isn't, but
You're gonna hope a what?
I got a 24 total with my book.
24. Okay. RTM, what was your total?
35.
35. Okay. Auto?
29.
29. Okay.
Also had to use my bardic for that.
Hit?
20.
20. All right. Kaushik?
4.
4. Okay. Crowley. Oh, I rolled very well, actually. And
Are we staying within 10 feet of Gorham?
Yeah. Go on throughout these, alright?
you are not standing within a plane of Gorham.
Damn.
Okay. Azur, what is yours?
24.
24. Okay. Auto and RTM, you succeed.
Fuck. Oof.
You
Man.
are resistant to lightning damage, Azur, so you will also take the halved damage. Does anybody else have resistance to lightning by chance?
No.
This is going to be
I was
very
banking
dangerous.
on
I'm going to let you
making-
know right now, this is going to hurt badly.
Yep. I was banking on making it for Shield Master.
Okay.
Gosh, it's probably going to go down.
There is a high likelihood. Nobody else has anything else that they want to do before I start saying damage?
I don't think
Crowley
there's
is
anything I can
Gonna
do.
counterspell that dragon's breath.
Unfortunately, Crowley cannot do so, and he's not within range even if he were to try. Crowley did make it, though.
Anybody that has fucking absorb elements, I would say be prepped to use that.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
Can a shield spell go up for lightning?
Can what?
Can you use a shield spell as a reaction to lightning?
Unfortunately not.
That's what I was afraid you were gonna
As
say.
Hage Shiryu takes her hands and lightning starts tracing the walls of this cavern and through her body, she takes it and just expels it out in a 300-foot cone in front of her hitting all of you. Otto and Artyom and Azur, because you're resistant, not because you succeeded. Otto and Artyom, you're going to take 45 points of lightning damage. The rest of you will take 91.
Kashyyyk is
Otto
down.
is gonna
What?
spend
You said-
his Otto spends his reaction to shield master that shit.
Okay.
Yep, that's what I wanted to do.
Oh,
Sorry, buddy.
Does that also mean that Kashyyyk falls off of her rope?
You are down here and on safe ground. Did you say Kashyyyk
Oh.
is down?
Okay, yes, Kashyyyk is down.
Okay. Kashyyyk falls down behind you. This massive electrical torrent just tearing through each of you. Crowley will also take that 40 points of damage. 45 rather.
You know, that's a steep concentration check, Dick.
How much was taken? Was the half?
45.
45.
The half.
Half of that is what you need to make a DC 27 con save, aren't you?
Yeah.
Ow!
Let me just go ahead and have this.
Absorb elements.
And what does that do for you?
And did it at third level, and took off 18 points of that.
Okay, so 45 minus 18. All right.
Realms just grants you resistance.
Yeah, just you take half, bud.
Oh, okay. So then 45 divided by 2 would be 22.
He's
Right.
already resistant, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's casting to take less damage from it.
Oh,
So
he
you
gets
take
double
22
resistance.
points of lightning damage. Okay.
Wow.
That,
Only.
that is her legendary reaction as this electrical torrent just rips through all of you. Kashyyyk falls down behind you. Otto, that brings us to your turn. What would you like to do?
That depends. Knowing what Otto knows about the scientific details of magic and metallurgy, could his force blade cut through the aligned Bishik veins and ore that's lining the walls?
Ooh, so you're just gonna go straight for, I mean, I'm gonna say what you know of aligned Bishik has been told to you, and I don't think that mining it has been a good portion of that. You're gonna have, you can go and see, you can try it out and see if it works for you.
Herm. De Derm. Man, that is a decision. Where is she? I don't see her anywhere on the map.
Under God's flashlight right here.
Gotcha.
She's directly across from all of you.
Yeah. Otto will say, try to keep her occupied. He will, this will cast haste on himself.
Okay, action cast haste.
Object interaction, draw the force blade. And he is going to hit up on over here. All this is well within his movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
And
When she
start. Go ahead.
when she said if we were looking for a line Bishik, then come and take it, did she seem that as in more of a challenge of defeat me, or literally come and take what you can while you can?
Roll me an insight check.
Sure.
I'm being an intentionally bad listener.
18 plus 5, 23.
Yeah. You Artyom would gather, my mic's not pointing towards my mouth. Artyom would gather by sort of looking at her in the challenge verse, and also the monks that were bowing out of the conversation, that she probably means to attempt to defeat her first. But Otto, that's up to you.
Oh,
Otto knows or assumes she probably meant to try and defeat her, but creative problem solving.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hasted action, try and force blade mine some of these lumps, like more exposed lumps of aligned Baishik.
Sure. Yeah.
Sorry.
What's up?
I was gonna say something goofy. I was just gonna say, imagine if Otto like misinterpreted it and thought that she meant like, go ahead and come and take it, and he's like, "Thank you very much," and then just starts my
How kind.
Yeah. So
I think the oh, go ahead.
No. Go for it. What were you about to say?
I was just saying, I feel like any misinterpretation was cleared up by the wave of lightning that just fucked everything up. Come and take it. Oh, thank you. Oh, shit. Okay, she clearly did not mean that in that way.
But Otto, you go over here. You're going to use your attack to try to do this. This isn't necessarily mining equipment, but it is force damage. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
I will do that. Get out of my way. I need to see my bonus. That'll be a 23.
23. Okay, go ahead and roll me damage.
16 force damage.
16 force damage. Okay. Your force blade does work on this. As you fly over here, your force blade, and you take it and you just slice off. You slice off a little bit bigger than a fist size, probably about like Brune's fist size. Well, maybe not Brune in his biggest form, but like a pretty like big chunk of aligned Baishik just sort of crumples on, like falls off the top of this vein and onto the floor. Still rock sort of encapsulating it, as this was just a broad swipe on the wall itself. But you do get some aligned Baishik in that. So it's like some rough ore, if you will.
Excellent. I'm just double checking one more thing. I'm so sorry. I know this is taking a minute.
Oh, go for it. And Azur, you're on deck.
All right, so hold on just a sec. Why is it Okay, I'm trying to figure out if one of the commands I can give to the familiar would be to have it start packing up the Baishik.
That you slice off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't sound like something that would be out of its way. We're gonna use Milo's familiar.
Yep. In combat, it rolls its own initiative, but we already determined it'll just act on our turn. Familiar can't attack, but it can take other actions as normal.
So you slice off a fairly large chunk. This metal is heavy. Where is it taking it to?
Just my backpack for the moment.
Your backpack, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna redact that real quick. No, I'm not. We're just gonna keep on keeping on.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, I will have the Eldritch Cannon go ahead, because it also does force damage. So now that he's seen how the blade works, have it start mulching some of this exposed Baishik for the familiar to keep packing away.
Just shooting into the wall itself. Okay.
Yeah, kind of where some of the chunkier bits are. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So your familiar will be doing this, albeit pretty slowly, with the chunks of heavy metal.
Right.
Rock on. Does that end your turn there, Otto?
Rock and stone.
Yeah. Do I need to roll any damage for the cannon or no?
If that is going to be its focus right now, and it's just sort of laying into the wall, go ahead and give me an attack roll. Attack roll and damage.
The attack roll was 28. I went ahead and rolled that.
Okay. All right. And damage for that?
I had not pre-rolled that because I didn't know if you were gonna have me do it or not.
Yeah.
4. 15.
Okay, all right. A couple of more pieces fall down, a little bit smaller than the piece with your force blade. I'll say it's a little bit rough too, as you're getting a little bit more stone with your cannon than you are with your force blade. It's a little bit less precise, if you will. That is going to bring us to Azur's turn. Azur, what you doing? And then RTM, you're on deck.
I had a question for you there, DM.
Okay, we'll get to it right after Azur's turn. What you doing?
Just
Yep, Kaushik is down on the ground, probably still shaking a bit from the electricity that just coursed through her body.
yeah, we're gonna get her back up.
Okay.
Slap her with her wounds. Second level.
At what level? Your mic's kind of going in and out, so I can't hear
Second
you.
level.
Second level cure wounds. All right. Six plus your wisdom.
9 points.
Get 9 points of healing there, Kaushik, and you are
Thank
awake
you.
once more. It's your action. You got bonus action and oh yeah, wait. I also you use this time to summon Mazarth as well, which we'll place him right here. I would. Okay. What is Mazarth's total health?
85.
85. Okay.
Oh. What form were you? You summoned him lightning Mazarth, right?
Yeah, I probably would have summoned him lightning, seeing all the lightning damage going on.
Okay. And he's
So-
immune to lightning?
He's immune to lightning, yes.
Hell
Wonderful.
yeah.
Very well. Then Mazarth is immune to the breath effect that hits everyone at the moment. Very well.
Ooh, that feels nice. A nice little shower.
That's charging. Yeah, we just kind of. We should have already been mounted on because the plan was, get down here,
Okay.
but lying on him. So we're just gonna, after slapping Kaushik with a heal,
Mhm.
get out somewhere into the cavern, flying. How tall is this cavern?
This cavern is actually, there's a reason I left the roof off, as there's this, you sort of look up as you say this, and it's another part of the mountain, it seems, goes up a couple hundred feet maybe. It looks like built into like a secondary larger mountain behind the tea house itself. So you have just streaks of Baishik going through this area. It is rather daunting, but you're not really limited by height here by too much. So just sort of place yourself. It's big enough for a very large, a gargantuan, if you will, sized dragon.
Oh, there's.
Love this.
Okay. You going right there?
Yep.
All right. Very well. RTM, that's going to bring us to your turn. What you doing, man? And what was your question?
I put it in chat.
Which
Bronto.
chat? What chat?
Brontosaurus. Is there
Bronto
anything?
model.
Say again?
Brontosaurus? Is there
What
anything like that in Tailspire?
You're going to polymorph into a brontosaurus?
Oh, wild shape into a Brontosaurus.
Oh, yeah, sorry. A wild shape into a brontosaurus.
Not yet.
All right. I don't think there's anything like that in Tailspire, but we will turn you here into a Rex, and then I'll just increase your size by another one. So you are now gargantuan in size.
Okay, yeah, that works. Oh, I take damage from water. Okay, so yeah, that works for the action economy. I am going to double move as a fire elemental and leap off into the water. The water will make me take damage, getting rid of the last 7 hit points I had in fire elemental form, and then I'll use my bonus action to shapeshift into a brontosaurus about right there.
Okay. And how much damage does water do to you?
Hold on, let me look it up. For every 5 feet the elemental moves in water, for every gallon of water splashed on it takes 1 cold damage.
1 cold damage. So you would take 5, and then you move another step for 10 points of damage. So 3 points onto your Artium form, or no, it would just undo your form because Artium wouldn't take water damage. So yeah, you move 10 feet into the water, and you are now here.
Well, I wanted to just make like a jump as far as I could, and
well, what's your movement speed as a fire?
Yeah,
elemental?
100 feet, because I would be using my action to move.
Okay, so you get about. I mean, you're about where you were. You'd be right about there.
Okay, and then I will. Oh shit! Nope. Turn around, and then I'll have my tail up to the back of the ramp, getting ready to get people across
the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you lay your tail right there. I'll say the medium creatures won't have a problem with that. Broom might hurt your tail a little bit, but especially if it goes huge. But you're okay right now.
Brontosaurus both ways have a 20-foot reach.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that like this tail probably goes quite far and the head goes quite far the other way. And I guess right before, in the middle of running to do that, I will mental command Broom and say, or mental message Broom. I'll try to throw you across. You just jump on and yeet into the water.
Okay. All right. And in your turn, that brings us to Hage Shiryu.
I'm about to get my shit clapped.
Goodbye, Brontosaurus.
With a 1 on the d6, she does not get her breath back.
Thank God.
Perfect.
If she did, we were kind of fucking boned.
Yeah, that's a TPK right there.
We're good.
It is meant to be dangerous. Yep. She will get her legendary actions back, though, with it being her turn. And let's see. Brontosaurus is now over here. She has another dragon flying around. Interesting.
They're doing the Spider-Man meme. They're pointing at each other.
And actually, shit, I should have done this right before Artium. Artium, you'll notice when you jump into the water, it goes up by 5 feet.
The water goes up by 5 feet?
Correct.
Just that big? Yeah, I know.
I was gonna say you displaced it.
He said it goes up by 7 feet. Like, shit!
All right. I'm just gonna come out here and meet the foe that's gotten closer to her.
Ooh. Well. Oh, hi. Yep.
I am gonna put her a little bit out here because she's just gonna hover. Just like we're just gonna have to use our imaginations. In D&D, I know it's awful, but we're gonna have to use our imaginations here. Your big, long brontosaurus neck sort of sticking out. She flies up to your face. You see that just electrical energy still radiating off her, and she's gonna make 3 attacks at you.
They will all hit unless they are ones.
Not a 1. Not a 1. A 7, which I thought was a 1. So 3 hits.
Goodbye, Brontosaurus form.
It's pretty. I might make
You
it.
have a lot of hit points, right? How many hit points do you have?
121.
Oh, you should be fine.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt really bad though.
Do you have any resistances that I should know about?
Zilch.
Okay.
She's using your brontosaurus head like a speed bag.
Yikes.
It's called proactive healing. If I just get hit in the face, all of that damage is damage. I don't have to heal later. All right.
Oh yeah.
This is just sponging up reverse healing. I don't know.
I was said you took
reverse math.
425 points of damage based off the calculator error.
I am dead. I am no longer a Brunus and Archie. I'm dead.
The first attack is going to do 42 points of damage. That's the one with the force damage.
Okay.
God.
And then you're a gargantuan creature, so she will not grapple you actually. Oh, that is. Yikes. 16 is you'll take 26 points of damage on the second one. That's max damage for that attack. And then the D8s are rolling hot tonight for 13 for 23 on the second one. So 40, 42, 23, and 26.
That was 91 damage, so I have about one more hit in me.
She comes up to you and you see she just unloads these attacks and just lightning is crashing down with every one of them as she does. And as she's just sort of looking into your large brontosaurus face, she looks at you and says, "You are weak and you are not meant for this. Return to where you came from."
Brontosaurus middle finger.
I give her a Jurassic Park sneeze.
I will remember this. Toshik, that's gonna bring us to you.
I'm alive.
You are alive. You are prone. You have 9 hit points currently. What are you doing?
What does prone mean for me?
It means
Half your movement.
Yeah, half your movement to stand up.
Okay, I'll take that half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
Let me see. We're behind Brood. That's good. That means I'm a little safer.
Maybe. Apparently.
How far away is she?
I think the best place to be is not near anyone else.
Okay, well let me. Where's my measurement tool? Let me see how far I am from her. Oh, is that her?
Yep, that's her. She's right in front of our team's face right now.
And I've used half my movement, so I'm gonna use some more of it. I have 30 total, so I have 15 now. I'm gonna move 10, and then I'm gonna move 10 to get around Brune, and then 5 forward.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna.
You can hit escape.
Yep, hit escape to get rid of your
Thank you,
movement.
thank you. So I'm gonna be like around here.
Okay.
Somewhere
Yeah.
near here. And that makes me now. Oh, well, it still measures the same, right?
Yeah, you can just.
Like 90 feet from her? Yeah, 100 feet from her. Well, guess what reaches 120 feet? I'm gonna hit her with a guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt. Okay, roll the
Yeah.
attack.
And it is going to be. Hopefully that's her. I don't know if you heard that. Well, it was going to be a 5th level guiding bolt.
Hit the guiding bolt. Shrieking towards her, and what's the damage?
Well, I gotta roll to attack first.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you go ahead and hit. That's fine.
Yeah, no,
What's
just
the
do damage.
what's the attack roll?
A 19 on the dice, and I believe that is a what is it? Plus
Yeah.
10, plus 11,
You
plus
got her.
something. Yeah. Okay. And then I said 5th level, right? Wow. 5th level guiding bolt. That is 8d6
Okay.
for a total of they were not very good. 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
I since I made this a new model, her hit points are on the other map, but I am almost positive that y'all had already done 72 points to her. And what was the damage?
22.
So 72 plus 22, correct? Yeah.
Did she take an action to douse those flames, or has she still been taking for the past couple?
No. She would have used the past 2 rounds that down here. I was like, you know what?
You didn't
But no,
say that.
there were 2 rounds for y'all to get down here.
That would have been hilarious if she just sat there, just like a power move. She just let her take on fire, just like, yeah, it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean?
Okay. So using your action to sling a guiding bolt that way, you've used your movement. You got a bonus action left. What would you like to do?
I do have a bonus action left. I'm gonna hit her with another guiding bolt at first level.
Okay. If I may, I just want to make sure all your options are being considered here.
Yeah.
She's slinging out a lot of damage. You have 9 hit points left. You can cast healing as a first level spell on yourself if you wish, but that's up to you. You can either do damage to her or try to buff up the people around you or yourself.
Okay, you see, the thing is, it's a first level spell. I have Cure Wounds. It'll do 1d8 plus 5. So whatever I get from this Cure Wounds, she'll still kill me if she hits me.
Right. If she hits you on this turn.
Good point.
It's up to you. Up to you. Yourself or any of the other people around you.
Well,
let
me ask
sure everything's
this.
being considered.
Let me ask you this: how does she look right now?
How does
She's
she
still
look?
looking.
She's
looking healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Completely fine.
Okay, I'm gonna heal myself.
Her robes are singed and she has snot all over her at the moment.
Okay, yeah, okay, I'll do the
Bloody
Cure Wounds then. I'll do the
Yeah, there's probably some blood with that snot wound.
I'll heal myself for 7 more points.
You're gonna heal yourself for 7 points. All right.
That's
Yeah.
almost double what you had.
That's
Correct.
true.
I'm not trying to influence actions
No,
or
I
anything. I just
appreciate
want to
it.
make sure everything's considered.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah,
Okay,
I didn't
that's-
think I could. I already didn't think about the fact that I could. So that's me.
Action movement bonus. That is gonna bring us to Brune. What would you like to do, sir?
Oh boy. This is a pickle. She is right there. Your boy's HP is not great, but you know what? 15, 20, 25, 30. This is that's my how much her. I kind of got to make it.
Your mic's kind of cutting in and out. I don't know if Skype turned that feature on again
Do
or not.
not know why it keeps doing that.
Sound fine right now. Maybe you're just talking quietly.
I don't know. Yeah, I am muttering a little bit, so that might be the problem. It's just not 70 feet still. But that water was going up.
I don't know because RTM hasn't said anything.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't have been able to see it. That's true.
You may have actually. I'm gonna say at this point.
I couldn't have said anything because I moved 100 feet away from them, and I think I have a maximum range of whatever 17 halved is times 10.
Right, but I'm looking at sort of where y'all spawned in at, where y'all came down here at, and on the other side, where water wouldn't have been visible before, water is now visible. I'll say, you know what? Give me a DC 12 perception check to see if you're just too focused on the battle, or if you notice the water rising.
15.
Yeah, I'll say, Brune, you're tall enough. You see that water is slowly going up.
Okay. Besides that, though, I mean, she can fly, and that's bad for me. So I'm actually gonna take my pick, hammer side, kind of right near, kind of square in the middle. Once again, that kind of like almost like volcano lightning, kind of that reddish orange lightning seems to flicker inside his helmet. I'm gonna activate the storm rune.
Mm-hmm.
This is my bonus action.
And what does that storm rune do for you?
Storm rune allows me. Let me scroll. That I invoke this rune's bonus action, enter a prophetic state for 1 minute or until I'm incapacitated. Until the state ends, when you or another creature you can see within 60 feet of you make an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check, I can use my reaction to cause that roll to have advantage or disadvantage.
Okay, sick.
So, advantage. I say advantage. Storm rune activated.
Yep.
Just right here so I don't forget. And I'm then going to slot the pick and javelin.
Okay. RTM or her?
You know, it's a good question. That's a tough call. Tough call.
Okay, just kidding. We're not with him. Okay, sorry about that.
We're not with him actually. It's actually kind of hard to hit her, but luckily ball. So first attack. Oof, will super miss. Attack. I just need a little bit of something. Is that a 9? A dirty 20 does not hit her, right?
Dirty 20 does not hit, and you saved your inspiration dice.
I did not save it. I used it. I
Oh.
tried to pass the lightning breath with it, and
Gotcha. I thought you
you
saved it in hopes that you would. Okay, my bad.
Right. So I'm hoping to get one more. Her save's really good. I need the bank hit. Shit. Nope. Even worse. That one's only a 17. So miss.
As you're throwing these, she's just agilely moving out of the way of them.
Okay. I can get closer over. That's my action. That's my movement. That's my bonus action. That's what I got for it.
That's it for you. Okay. Very well. She's gonna use a legendary action here. She's a spellcast specter. She sees a dragon floating above her, and that seems to be Azur's way of flying. RTM, you see those lightning bolts appear over her shoulders again. And they worried that they're gonna fly at you. They do not though. I need to actually make sure of something real quick. Yeah. 2 are gonna go at Otto, and 2 are gonna go at Mazarth. And these are force damage. So Otto, you will take 2, 5 plus 16 is you'll take 21 points of force damage. And Mazarth will take 6, 9 plus 16. 9 plus 16 is 25 points of force damage.
Ow. You said 21 for me?
Yep, 21 and 25 points of force
Holy
damage.
shit.
These things
And those hit my AC?
They hit. They are not attack rolls.
Oh.
These are magic missiles on crack.
Oh.
You
Okay.
didn't have to deal with this because you weren't in the fucking elevator, but
RTM and Brune are intimately familiar with what's happening at this very moment.
they're not great.
As these bolts fly up and impact Mazarth as well as Otto, you're slicing into this and you hit. That will be a concentration check on your haste.
I'm going to give reflexive resistance to Mazarth.
All right,
Clear with
what does that do?
each other. So when either you or the Drake takes damage while you're within 30 feet of each other, you can use your reaction to give yourself or the Drake resistance to that instance of damage.
Okay.
You can use this reaction a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you gain all expended uses when you take a long rest.
Okay. So one of you will take 12, one of you will take 13. However you want to do it.
It's force damage, you said?
Yeah, force damage.
Did they both get hit or?
Oh, just Mazarth. I thought, what is it? Just you give him resistance, or do you take the half that he does not?
It doesn't say I take that. It says neither
just-
you or the Drake takes damage while you're within 30 feet of each other. You can use your reaction to give yourself or the Drake resistance to that instance of damage.
Okay, I misheard then. So Mazarth will only take 12 points of damage.
I did a 23 on that concentration check.
Easily succeed. All right. After that legendary action, that is going to bring us to Pip. It is your turn. What would you like to do? I think you're muted if you're talking.
Well, I was, sorry. So definitely gonna move. Yep. I'm gonna move my 30 feet. Yep. Okay. Whoop. Did I do that? Did I mess her up? Okay.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. And then, let's see. I am going to. So is she within 5 feet of RTM?
Did you bonus action dash over here? Did you?
No.
Did you want to?
No, I'm sorry. I just wanted to do the 30 feet.
Okay.
So, that'd get me by Brune, I think.
Yeah, with 30 feet away, you'd be like right here.
Okay, perfect. And then a sneak attack with the short bow.
Shoot a short bow towards her. All right, go ahead and roll it up.
Yep. That sucked. 17.
17 will miss, unfortunately. You take the bow, release the arrow again, just once more, dodging out of the way.
Okay. And so I don't know if this is something I can do or not. Could I hold Misty Step to be triggered by if I'm attacked?
So you have to hold an action. You can't hold a bonus action.
Oh, you can't hold a bonus action. Well, couldn't. In that case, I will move I'll dash up there and be by Brune. Dash a little bit further to be by Brune.
Okay, you can place yourself wherever you want to within 30 feet if you're going to use your bonus action dash.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Might be worth getting like some cover maybe to where she couldn't
Like
hit you like that rock that you were looking at just a moment ago.
that one. Where's behind the rock?
so there's
Wait,
some
can I
rocks
be
over
behind-
here,
back-
some
back-
rocks over here.
Can I be back there? Yeah. Whoop! I dropped myself. That's not where I'm gonna be. Thank you.
Like right there. Okay,
Yes,
A
perfect.
little bit of
Thank
cover.
you.
a little bit of cover.
A little bit of cover.
All right.
Oh,
That is going to bring us to the top of initiative with Crowley. We'll step into the room a bit beside you, Kaushik. You are looking quite banged up. Let's see what we got here. Actually, he's still got that spell. I don't know if he wants to use it yet, though. I don't think it's useful right here. He touches you on the shoulder. He's gonna use Cure Wounds on you. He's gonna try to keep you up. Damn.
A real
That was a
homie.
really good roll. You're gonna take 32 points of healing.
Thanks, Crowley.
It's best that you stay on your feet. And then what do you use? 20 feet to get right there? He'll actually, instead of doing that, he'll use 20 feet to get right here on the other side of you, and then he'll take a little 5-foot step and get some cover himself. That'll be his turn. Otto, it's now your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to measure distance real quick.
Sure, go for it.
All right. Hasted.
Mm-hmm.
We will firebolt the dragon. By the way,
Okay.
what all we seeing? Just gonna get this out of the way. That gem of seeing is still active. Any freaky stuff that I need to be aware of? Ethereal plane, illusion, anything like that?
No, not here. Everything, with the exception of what sits in front of Artium right now, everything seems to be as it is.
Noted.
Yeah.
All right. Does I have a higher bonus on that, I think. Does a 24 hit?
24 will hit. Yeah.
Firebolt.
Let's see it.
There. 27 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Cannon attack.
Let's see.
Bonus action. A 22.
22 just hits.
Okay, cool. I was uncertain about that one. Let's see, 8. 16 points of force damage.
Okay.
Hasted action slash at the rock on the wall.
Go for it.
You get more of this aligned by shit.
Roll an attack, roll and damage for him.
25 on the tech roll.
That'll do it. And some
And-
damage.
13 points of force damage. And let that little familiar keep on keeping on.
Yeah, it's keeping up with you the best it can, but currently it's struggling to keep up with the amount that you're putting on the ground right now. But flying as best it can, flying back and forth, keeping these chunks of Bishake. I'll say it got about it's a heavier metal, so maybe like 15 pounds or so, 12 to 15 pounds or so in your backpack right now.
Hell yeah, that's better than I
This
thought.
is like metal and rock together, but it is, and it's,
Right, yeah.
like I said, a heavier metal. But you're
Obviously.
making
ahead.
some progress.
I was saying, tell that motherfucker to be prioritizing the juicier looking rocks because I don't know how much time we're gonna have on here.
Gotcha. All right, Azur, that's gonna bring us to you. And then Artyom, you're on deck.
Alrighty. Yep, we're gonna make a couple attacks that are with the dragon crossbow now.
All right, lightning damage, right?
Hmm.
That was a joke. I was kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
26 to hit.
26 will hit, yeah. Go ahead and roll it up.
$17 prompts total.
17 total. All right. Second verse is first. Another attack.
Yep.
All right, let's see it.
So 29 to hit.
29 will also hit.
Max damage. Oh, lovely. 21 points.
21
Total.
points of damage. All right. 2 big arrow hits, just right, stabbing her in the chest, and the bolt shortly after disappearing. What else for you?
Bonus action to Hunter's marker.
Okay, she is marked.
And that's gonna go 20 this way.
I assume you're staying on the same level as Mazarth, as if you don't, you'd be taking a little dive. All right. Movement, bonus action and action, and that is going to bring us over to Artyom. What you doing there, buddy?
I'm gonna try and smack her.
You know, smack her.
When I go for the Hail Mary, maybe she'll roll a 1 with a stomp. There's a 24 hit.
24 does hit.
24 does hit. Okay. Strength saving throw for her.
Okay. It is a 19.
Well, that doesn't work. She takes 26 points of bludgeoning damaged and is not prone.
All right. $26 points. Is that magical?
Yeah.
Okay. Very well.
I'll move in just a smidgen closer to her. And that's my turn.
One big stomp to her forehead.
Just bring it up and try to smash her into the water.
Gotcha. You hit her in the shoulder still, but you don't. She's sort of like almost deflecting the blow, but connects with her shoulder. Doesn't quite knock her into the water itself. That is going to bring us to her turn.
Well, before it's her turn, I'll just mentally say to her, weak or not, I'm prepared to die to save my people.
Also, when you have a moment, the image will resummon your lost
Did we? Okie dokie.
to the space between.
The space between. Okay. Resummoned. She looks at you, Artyom. Then die you may. And she leaves you. You'll get an attack of opportunity if you so wish to take it.
Yeah, I'll try to stomp her right back down into there. Give me a strength saving throw if I hit.
If you hit.
That's a natural 20. I think that hits.
That will hit.
Let's go. Nat 20's in the chat.
That is a natural 20 on her strength
Oh,
saving
wow.
throw.
Damn it.
Extra
Bruh.
nat 20 in the chat.
For
With sad faces by them.
lots of natural 20s.
44 points of magical bludgeoning
You
damage.
said 44?
44.
Holy
Good
fuck.
Lord
Wow.
have mercy.
One big stomp, and you do not like the response she is just giving you.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry. That should be in 49, and the other one should have had 5 more points of damage onto it. Because I did not add my strength modifier to either of those. I just did straight roll damage.
so we're adding how much?
Plus 5 to the previous one, and 49 for this one.
So
A total of
plus-
10 more.
Plus 10 more damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right. Very well.
Right there.
She flies up to you, Brune.
I'm about to have a bad day. I would like to go ahead and say
You'll be
for anybody
fine.
that has looked at Brune, he is now bloodied since the lightning breath.
Damn, that's crazy.
She looks at your weapon.
Yep.
Looks at you in the eyes after looking you up and down, sort of, and says, "See if you are worthy." And 3 attacks are coming your way, buddy.
I bet they are. On the off chance that I can preserve myself, I'd like to give the first one disadvantage.
First one's a good one to give disadvantage.
Okay.
All right.
I would like to save my reaction to try to help the rest of the party, but I can't do that if I go unconscious.
All right. That is a 25.
Hits exactly. On the
I
nose.
thought so. Make sure I'm doing my math right, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 25 is the number to hit. It is very hard for her to miss, but
Yep.
it could happen.
So that one hits.
God, is that you?
Is it just the first attack she gets disadvantage on?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one attack.
2 more attacks. So 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, almost a crit.
-5 divided by 2 for all physical damage.
That is definitely going to come into play here as her piercing damage on the first one. So -5 divided by 2. 4, 8, 12 plus 20, 22 minus 5, 17 divided by 2 for 8. 8 points of piercing.
All right.
plus only 6 points of force damage.
14 damage so far.
Yep. And then her other 2 attacks, which are 8, 12, 10, another 22, minus 5 for 17, divided by 2 for 8. And then again, 10 is 20, minus 5, 15, divided by 2, which is 7.
The total of 29 damage. Ow.
Oh, and then we roll a d6 to see
Stand in.
if she gets her breath back.
So what was that? Well, that was 28. That was 22. 28, 22. That would have been 50. Plus another 20. So reduce 70 damage down to 29. I think that's not bad.
Legendary actions reset. That will bring us to you, Koshik. What are you doing?
For the sake of me living longer and not going down again, I'm gonna hit myself with a higher level cure wounds. I'm gonna do a 3rd level for my action. Yeah. Sorry. Please, dear God. So 21 more points of healing. That's good.
Okay.
I have 69 hit points.
Nice.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to try to hit her with a 1st level guiding bolt.
Okay, roll it up.
Pew 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 pew. 14 plus 11 for 25.
That will hit.
Wonderful. And that is 13 points of damage.
13.
Yep.
Okay.
That's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right. One guiding bolt flying over. The next attack against her will have advantage. Ending your turn there, Koshik. Are you staying where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay. Brune, that brings us to you.
Hit her hard, Brune.
I
I yelled to him, hit her hard, Brune.
1 or 2, maybe 2 rounds left in me at the rate I'm losing HP. She's here. Did you said she took note of the Bishik pick? Did she make any kind of comment?
Yeah, she did. She looked at it, looked back at you, and said, "Let's see if you're worthy."
Oh,
And
let's
then
see if
she
you're worthy.
Beat
That's
the
right.
shit out of you.
God damn.
Yeah, that's fair. Jesus, I'm sorry, I keep looking at my character sheet. And I'm just like, fuck.
Okay.
Yeah. He just does kind of like just cannot get his shield or anything in the way to deflect these blows from her. And just responds to her that I'm only as worthy as they've made me. And is gonna make some attacks with the pick.
Okay. First one's at advantage, or the first one that hits, I guess.
First.
So,
Yeah, so first attack's at advantage, right?
Yep.
Because she got guiding bolt Todd. Please.
Pew pew.
Even at advantage, that's gonna miss because I rolled a 6 and an 8. So plus 12, that is only 20.
20. That,
Oh, get it together.
that will miss.
Yeah, so 1 miss. Woo! Where'd my die go?
You still have
Second
advantage because it's not. I think the guiding bolt's knocked off on the first one that hits.
I would double check. I thought it was just the first attack.
Well, let's see. I
'Cause
thought it was the
if it's
first one that
advantage
hits.
until somebody hits it, that's really good. But I thought it was just on the first attack made against that target.
Let's see. And the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage. Oh, yeah, so it's just the next one. I thought it was until something hit. My bad.
Oh, I was reading that out loud and I was wondering why you were reading it over me, but it's because I was muted.
Rip. So second attack,
Let's see it.
21. Still not quite enough.
The fuck, bro?
Third, I don't know what to tell you. Third attack. There we go. 30.
30 will hit.
Thank God. And I would like her to make a strength saving throw as First one misses, second one, and then using that momentum, just coming back over on the top, kind of getting her in the shoulder. A rune will flare on the pick. I wanted to make it at disadvantage though. So I am going to use the reaction I just got. Those fiery shackles are bursting from the pick.
Gotcha. That first one would have been a 27, but at disadvantage, I throw my d20 across the room. At disadvantage, that brings it to a 19.
19 still makes it. It's a DC 18.
Just makes it.
Do I need to parse out the damage at all?
What damage are you doing?
It's me piercing and fire.
And fire? No, just give it all to me.
Okay, so that's 2d8, 1d6, and then 2 more d6s of fire damage. Wow, I continue to roll like garbage. 5, 8, 11, 13, 15. 15, plus 7, 22 total points of damage.
It's not bad.
And for the fuck it, why not? And I should have done this earlier on, just to see if I could maybe get some advantage out of it. Is then gonna come in from like that hit and just kind of come in from the side with his shield and is gonna try to slam her to the ground with a shove.
Okay. Is that what is it? Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, her choice, contested by my athletics check.
Okay. She is not proficient, so it'll just be her strength.
Strong as hell. So.
She is very strong. But with a natural 2, that'll bring it to a 12.
Oh, well, then I got a 24. Thank God I was able to roll in the double digits.
All right, with a 24. Well, what are you trying to do to her?
I'm using the shove action to just shield into her side and just shove her onto the ground prone.
Okay.
Just knock her prone.
All right. So you're trying to just like crumple her under the pressure. You hit her once with the shield. She sort of spins off of it a bit, and then you bring the shield down on top of her. She is going to use a legendary, whatever you call resistance to succeed on the saving throw.
It's not a saving throw. It is a check.
Let me see. Let me read it.
Yeah.
It was a saving throw. It can choose. Yeah, no. I mean, it's just a saving throw. It doesn't say check. So you're knocking her prone right here.
Yep. Just trying to knock her to the ground.
Yeah. She will do
Give
so.
her the old razzle dazzle.
Yep. Yeah, that's action, bonus action. The enemy is where we're at. I mean, if anything, I'm gonna maintain our two squishies behind me, and I don't want her just to go like just tearing off or something.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't have my reaction for, so I just think I could do stuff. So
it won't be a smile that you see, but it will seem like a bit of an acknowledgement.
But a little bit of blood dripping out from under the helm at this point.
And your shield comes up, she takes her thumb to her mouth. You see a bit of red tip of her lip.
All that for drop.
And she's gonna use a legendary action.
Cool. What she did.
I love it when she does that.
And Brune.
Yeah.
I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck. I'm real good at those.
1 second. Don't announce your result yet.
Okay.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. Natural 20, but that is only going to bring me to a 23. So I don't think that if it's a spell save, I don't think I'd beat her spell save DC.
For a 23?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Oh yes. I'm thinking. I forgot about my book. What makes it plus thing.
Okay. Since it is a natural
Don't
20,
forget. I was just gonna remind me as Shield Master.
Yeah. I do have Shield Master. So depending on what the effect is.
Okay.
If I guess that means if it's a Dexterity saving throw, it's only targeting me. I get to add my Shield's bonus.
Okay.
I'm not used to actually getting to use the targeting only you part, which my shield is a +2 shield, so that would be a +4, bringing it up to a 28. Or I'm sorry, 27.
27 will succeed. As the air kicks up around
Single
you.
target bit.
Do what?
I said I forgot about the single target bit.
Well, it's not words is written single target. However,
But if it is targeting only me, if nobody else is being affected by it, is what it says. If it's targeting only you.
Yeah.
then
The verbiage of the feat
I don't
does
wanna-
not say single target.
I hate to rob you of this, unfortunately, but it does say each creature within 30 feet, and Pip is within that range.
Then it is a fail.
What does that bring your total to without that bonus?
Without the bonus, it's 23. It's a fail.
23. Okay. Pip, I would also like you to roll me a dexterity saving throw as well.
It's crazy that you rolled a nat 20 and a nat 20 still can't do it.
This is a epic creature.
Yeah, that's
this
wild
is not
to
something we
me.
should be picking a fight with effectively.
It's also targeting not one of his strong saves. So
I don't think she's hit me with a strength save as of yet.
it'd be like trying to arm wrestle a grizzly bear as just a normal person. Like sometimes shit's just impossible.
Yeah, it's just
Says you.
just one of
I could
those.
arm wrestle a grizzly bear.
Pip, what's that dexterity saving throw?
I wouldn't win. but-
I think it's 14, but I'm looking because as versatile trickster. Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong thing. There was something where reliable talent. Oh, I don't have proficiency in dexterity. Never mind. Okay, so
I mean,
it's
you
a
are
14.
proficient in dexterity saving throws, but reliable talent applies to it applies to skills, not saving.
To skills, not okay. Gotcha.
I think you do have
Um,
evasion though, so that a 14 will
Yeah.
fail, but you will still take half the damage.
Okay, perfect.
Bob
and weave,
I'm
tuck
not
and roll.
going to completely ignore a natural 20 on a roll though. Pip and Brune, you'll both take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. Brune, actually for you, -5 divided by half, right? So 13
Well,
divided by.
it depends. Yeah, it depends if you're allowing Shield Master for this. If this has anything to do with falling, then no. But depending on what it would come from, that's a you thing. That's up to you if you think because Shield Master I think is attacks. It is against attacks that you are able to reduce damage because it's supposed to be like you're best using your armor to your best defensive advantage.
Gotcha. So it's not halved then? Is that
It would be halved. I wouldn't get the -5 off the top.
you wouldn't get -5 off the top? Okay. So instead you'll take 9 points of damage. Pip, you'll take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. And Pip, you are knocked prone as wind sort of surrounds her form. And I'm about to delete your character on accident. I'm gonna say with a natural 20, Brune, you are able to maintain your footing and are not knocked prone. That
Sick.
is going away. And with that, she can move half of her speed, and she will do so. So she uses half to stand up effectively, which would bring her to 60.
Was that a legendary action or her turn? Or is it her turn?
That's a legendary action. For all intents and purposes, that's a wing attack.
Gotcha.
She flies up. Milo, you hear just a whooshing and like a crackling sound right behind you as you continue to try to mine, and you look behind you, and she's standing right there. That was a legendary action right after Brune's turn, which brings us to Pip. Now your turn. What would you like to do? Actually, I know you have stuff to use your reaction with, Brune.
I burned it to try to get her to fail the strength save.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. So Pip, that's going to bring us to you. What are you doing?
Okay. standing up. I don't know how to make myself stand up, so we're just gonna pretend.
I got you.
Thank you. She's gonna stand up, and she's gonna do that sneak attack, short bow again.
Short bow again. Okay.
So, yep. Sorry. In that. Okay, so that's a 24. Does that hit?
24 will hit. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so a 7 regular piercing damage, and let me go down to the sneak attack. And 32, so for 39 points of piercing damage.
39 piercing.
And just call out, Exilus thought we were worthy. He sent us to you. It's us and you, and that's it.
You call that out as she's getting up, she flies up. She's sort of like right in front of Brune at this point as you call this out and you're trying to pick yourself up. She looks at you briefly, as she is. Exilus does not decide who is worthy. And then she flies over to right behind Otto. You send that arrow flying after she says this, sticks her in the ribs, pulls it out, drops the arrow. And that's going to bring us back to the top of the initiative with Crowley. Shit biscuits.
Those don't sound like very tasty biscuits.
I think his best action is to try to get people to succeed here, which he's going to do. He's going to use his last bardic inspiration to give everyone inspiration again. So all of you have another d12. And see if he has any bonus action spells that he can use to help. Bonus action. Fucking. No bonus action spells, unfortunately. Make sure I'm not missing anything in his features. Still got that one. Wait, is guidance a bonus action? Is guidance an action?
Actually, I would double check. I think it is a bonus action for him as a College of Spirits bard. I would double check.
It's just it's a range.
I think it's range instead.
Yeah, he gets
it's
some
a range, not a okay.
Yeah. It just says you learn the guidance, which doesn't count against the number of bard cantrips you know, and has a range of 60 feet when you cast it.
Well, as opposed to being touched. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It is an action.
Gotcha. He's still holding on to a spell, which he has to dole out as an action. Shit, I think that's it. In doing so, I think he's fine where he is. That will end his turn. Otto, it's going to bring us to you, buddy.
All right. Only words being said are, "Oh dear."
True.
Force blade already out. Activate some magical reservoir. We're gonna try and hit her with a booming blade.
Okay, roll it up.
All right, a 25. No, yes, 25.
25 will hit. Roll it up. Quick vibe check. Are we good to go a little bit over tonight?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yes,
32
sir.
points of force damage.
How much?
32.
32. Damn. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Hasted action attack with the force blade.
Let's see it.
23. I don't remember if that hits.
23 will hit. Yes.
22 is the number of feet.
22 is the number.
22. Okay. Gotcha. Much less impressive. 14 points of force damage.
Okay.
And bonus action, Vortex Warp.
Yourself, I assume?
Oh yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here,
Okay.
buddy.
Roll it up.
Uh,
I said roll it up. Move yourself where you would like to be
roll.
moved.
It looks like about here-ish.
Okay.
Because
Well, it's
trying
90
to
feet,
get
right?
yeah, 90 feet.
They might probably like right there. 'Cause you're at 97 right now.
Yep. I was just trying to get a general idea.
There you go. All right.
Regular movement. All right. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Ending your turn there. I have a question for you really quickly before anything happens. Your dragonfly that's been sort of moving, is it affected by the spells you are also affected by, or no? Is it being left behind?
No, if it is not mounted to me, it would be left behind.
Okay.
Which I probably should give it instructions. I will have it move away. Just it's up there. Or 30 feet straight up, something, just to get it out of harm's way. Or out of immediate harm's way.
Okay, I will say she is within range of it.
For an attack of opportunity using a reaction.
Yeah, if that's what you want to try to do.
Actually, we'll have it hold tight because there's a chance if it takes her action its economy to attack it, I'll call that a dub. If it doesn't, it might be beneath her notice.
Okay.
So we'll just leave it there for the time being.
Perfect. She has used her Questboard Gaming. Thank you so much for the raid. We're gonna finish up our combat here for the night here shortly, hopefully. But welcome in. Thank you guys. Okay, Auto, ending your turn there. She does have the legendary action left. Yeah. She looks down at your dragonfly, Auto, as it's sort of like fluttering its wings and carrying a small oar. And the recording that will be left on your dragonfly will be her saying, "Weakness has no place in this world," and she will stomp it into the ground.
All
she
right.
will not, with a natural 1 on the attack, as your dragonfly just quickly flies away. Out beneath her boot. Her boot smashes the rock beneath her feet.
Let's
The
go.
weakness has no
shit.
place to throw it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Holy shit.
Stop.
As the
Leave
dragonfly-
our stuff alone.
All right.
Oh my god.
Ending that, it's gonna bring
Okay.
us to Azura. Azura, what you doing? And then our team, you're on deck.
Goodness. So she said that out loud. Would Azura have been able to hear that?
I mean, she's soft-spoken, but yeah, you guys are just in a big open chamber at the moment.
Awesome. So as he goes to attack her, he's like, I agree. Weakness has no place in this world.
Oh shit.
So, come and hit me, bitch. With a... Ooh, 23 to hit.
23 will just hit. What's the damage on that? And don't forget your hunter's mark damage as well.
Yeah. Get that.
Then, Mazzer is going to make this an infused strike. It's going to be lightning, so I'm assuming you want that damage partitioned off.
No, any lightning damage I do not want.
Immune. Okay. 16 altogether.
16 points of damage there. One arrow hitting, and I assume another one is coming her way.
Yep.
Roll it up. Let's see it.
That is a natural 20.
Definitely hits.
Good goal.
We've had so
Good
many
shit.
nat 20s this game.
Let's
Good
get some nat 20s in
God.
the chat.
I ain't got any nat 20s.
I haven't
Me
either.
neither.
I don't think.
I need new dice today.
I lost at least one to disadvantage earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Usually that's me. I roll at disadvantage a lot because I try and shoot people at melee range, so I lose a lot of nat
Fair,
20s,
fair.
but I haven't even had any to lose tonight.
Right, same.
What's the damage on that one there, Azur?
30.
30 damage.
Bow! Big slap.
2 big arrows. You fully get her attention, and she
Oh,
lets
yeah,
to fly
I
up to
did.
you.
Oh, dear.
Anything else for your turn there, Azur?
Just let us have some line basic so we can stop madness from spreading.
Let. Have. I was right.
Oh.
You are weak.
Yield. Good deal.
Why is she so mean to us?
Where are you going there, Azur? Or are you, is that it for your turn? You staying where you are?
Yeah, we can. Ourselves this way. Right there, so good.
Okay. Sort of flying above the cavern. Very well. And ending your turn there, water. Up another 5 feet. Artyom, you're a little bit bigger than this, your head, but it's like chest level now with your Brontosaurus form. And that is gonna bring us to your turn. You're technically still above the water, head above the water.
All right. I'm just going to be turning around. If I can actually make my character turn around and move just to the edge of there and
Okay.
peek my head up over the edge and drop wild shape to jump back up on the lip right there.
Yeah. Let's get you up and over here. And then morph you back. Are you just you're dropping wild shape to your team again? Okay, wonderful.
Right there. And I'm going to cast Wall of Thorns on top of her going up that wall.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw DC 18.
All right.
Pre-rolled the damage very good to 47.
She will use a legendary resistance to succeed this one.
All right.
47 halved down to
23 magical
23?
piercing. Yep.
all right. And Wall of Thorns, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's open to the top, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Well, this is just a wall. It has to have like an anchor point to it, so it's just kind of just going up vertically against the wall so as to not hit the little drone there.
Okay, so just like a circle around this way.
No, it's just a straight line going up the wall to hit her with it with a one and done. I don't expect her to be captured in it. She
Gotcha.
can fly.
Okay, I got you. Understood. All right. What else you got?
That's my turn.
Wall of Thorns right there. That is going to bring us back to her turn. We roll another d6 to see how lucky our party is here. Bam. Okay. She is just going to fly straight up towards you. I believe.
Hello.
You see her take off from the wall of thorns towards you, Azure. Yeah, no, your dragon's not talking the shit. You are. So she's gonna you got 3 attacks coming your way.
Dragon.
Yeah, no beef with the dragoon.
It's a oh boy, that's a 30.
You know, that might hit.
That is gonna be a 29. And that is
I
gonna-
use.
This.
I was being a smartass. I was gonna say I use my reaction to give everyone plus 20 to their AC till the start of my next turn.
sick.
Cast this.
Bird?
Gonna be 3 hits there, Azure. Do you have any resistances that I need to know about? Lightning and what else?
Lightning and lightning.
Okay. All right. This is piercing and force in your way. 9. So it's 19 piercing damage. I'm gonna have to give this to you separately, unfortunately. So my calculator's busy. 19 piercing and 11 force on the first. Fine. 19 slashing on the second. And you are grappled. 12. And 22 slashing on the second. As she just unleashes blows onto you, just precise strikes. How is Azure looking right now?
He's looking bloodied a little bit by now.
Okay. All right. She has a hold of your collar at the moment as you fly atop Mazurth. Her legendary actions reset, and then it's going to bring us over to Kaushik. Kaushik, what you doing? Am I here? Kaushik, what you doing?
Sorry, I had to go let Turtle out. Sorry, it's my back. How close am I? Where did Brune go? Brune, where did Piggy-ass go?
Brune is
Oh,
right
right here.
in front of you, right?
He didn't
Exact
move
same
really.
place I've been.
Oh, okay, I see you. Let me see how
She
far I
is
am.
way the fuck up there, out of there, running the fade on Azure right now.
Perfect. I'm going to use my movement to skedaddle over to Mr. Brune here,
Okay.
and I am going to give him a little healing. Let me
Alright.
see in what method.
I'm at almost 10% of my max health right now.
I'm
So.
running out of spell slots. I'm gonna hit him with a.
Kaushik is multi-classing into Bard now.
I'm gonna hit him with a heal,
Okay.
which means
with the spell heal.
yes,
That's just big number,
That's
right?
just 70, right?
70 HP. Yep.
I'm still bloody. Oh wait, no, I'm just above bloody.
Got you, little homie, big homie.
Yeah.
Both little and big homie.
Oh. It
Big
depends
homie
on the,
sometimes,
on
little
the
homie
time.
sometimes. Yep. I probably that's not touch, is it? I probably didn't need to go to him, but it doesn't matter.
Take it. You stand underneath. I'll just hold my shield over you.
There you go.
Just
and
like, there you go. Can't full cover. You can't see her.
and then
Oh.
now I gotta see how far I am from her. God, gorsh.
She is up in the air by quite a bit. Let's see.
Would it be by 120 feet?
Yeah, no, she's within that range. She's about 90 feet from me.
Okay, I'm gonna hit her with a cheeky little, you know.
Guiding bolt, roll it.
Just a cheeky little shadoop. Okay.
Little guiding bolt through the taint.
Am I not hitting her with a
Goddamn.
cheeky little shadoop? That is 13 on the dice, and I think that just misses. 13 plus
Should just hit, actually.
11.
Yeah, that hits.
So, okay. Oh, hold on. I rolled for a second level. That's not what I'm doing to her. Sorry. There we go. 14 points of damage, and then the next thing at her is with advantage, so.
14 points of damage. Oh, God. Okay. 14.
What is her AC?
22 from what we have
Oh,
seen
okay.
so
Yep.
far. Is
I
what
thought it was
has
a little
hit her.
higher than that. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Sick.
22s and higher with what I've been hitting. I've just rolled really shit, so it probably makes her look a lot harder to hit.
Yeah, it does.
I make several attacks on my turn.
All right. Anything else for you, Kaushik?
I know that's gonna be it for my turn.
All right. Use legendary action.
To do what?
You see those 4 lightning bolts come over her shoulders again. And some folks are getting hit.
Which ones though?
We're about to see.
Not me, total come.
Not quite.
That was huge, I guess, if I'd cast them large.
Those lightning bolts pop out. One is going to auto. I'm pretty sure everybody's within range here. Just want to make sure.
Goes to Mazard.
One goes to auto. I mean, these do force damage, so they could. One is going towards RTM, one towards Broom, and
Rude. I just got this
So I just got healed.
I just got my
one towards Azure. Auto, you're gonna take 9 points of force damage. Azure, you're gonna take 16 points of force damage. RTM, you're gonna take 12 points of force damage, and Brune, you are gonna take 15 points of force damage.
Owie wowie.
Which will bring us to your turn, Brune. What would you like to do?
Okay, I would like for her to not attack us anymore.
I would like for her to heck
Right.
off.
Zur would have used another reflexive resistance to
Okay.
have that.
Use your reaction. Reduce the damage.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Otto's immune to force damage, so I'll just not take that.
Take.
See, you make these jokes, but I don't know what your crazy ass characters can do sometimes.
Yeah,
I'll catch me
okay,
with
fair,
surprise.
fair.
forward, and we're once again gonna sheath pick.
Okay.
Javelins are all I got. It's at disadvantage, but I gotta try.
Is she out of the range of them? Yeah.
Yeah, she's in second range. It's 30 feet for
Gotcha.
the first range for javelins.
Gotcha.
120 is I can still hypothetically hit.
Okay.
I just realized something. She's so far away from me. I'm gonna use my reaction to try to cancel out
How
the
about say-
disadvantage on this first attack.
Wouldn't that be the
Oh, wait,
first? one
Isn't
hit
she guiding
after
bolted right now?
Guiding
Is she-
bolted?
Was she guiding bolted?
Yeah.
Okay.
she's
Yes, sir.
guiding
So it's
bolted.
actually okay. So straight roll for the first
Straight
one
roll on the
anyway. So
first. Yeah.
not using my reaction quite yet.
Good call. Good call.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yep.
This is probably as bad as I'm rolling. This is gonna be the closest I'm gonna get. Okay. Bringing it up to a 27 to hit.
27 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
I want another strength saving throw from her.
Strength saving throw. It is a 15
Total,
total.
she is restrained by fiery shackles that sprout out from the javelin after it makes contact with her.
She will use her legendary resistance as those fiery shackles go around. Lightning spreads up around her and cuts through them to succeed.
Fudge.
Since
God
this one is a
damn it.
saving throw.
Fair enough. Okay, the damage is 8, 10, 16, 22
God
points
damn.
of piercing and fire.
Okay, 22 points.
She seems to be ping-ponging around, and that was the big thing. Was going to try to do that, so I'm not going to use my reaction quite yet. Make the other two just at disadvantage. Miss. And miss. Fortunately. Bonus action, there's not much, nothing I can activate or do at the moment. So I'll be sitting tight if she
Alright.
comes back.
And in your turn there, that's going to bring us to Pip. Pip, what would you like to do?
How far above me is she?
It's about 90 feet, I believe. About 75
90
feet from
feet.
you.
75 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna try to hit her again.
Yeah, let's see it.
All right. Oh, 20.
20. This
does
is
not hit.
unfortunately.
No. Yep. So
You do
in
have
that
another
case-
inspiration dice, actually.
Oh, okay.
Crowley-
And that's a
Crowley
D4.
doled out another one. That's a D12.
D12.
Roll your
Let's do it.
dice.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. It's a 1.
No!
Mm,
Roll again!
no.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, that's what I get for obeying my original plan. Okay, so in that case, from there, Pip is just gonna haul butt.
Okay.
So, she's gonna like hit over the bridge and just go as far as she can. So she's gonna dash and also use her movement. So 60 feet to get toward the place where what's her bucket came from. So,
Okay, go ahead and move yourself where you're going to.
okay, always way like that. Okay, yay! 30,
Alright, give me
40.
just a quick acrobatics
Oh,
check.
what? Okay. Acrobatics.
Mhm.
No. Acrobatics. Yeah. 33.
Oh, yeah, easily. This
Okay.
rickety bridge has nothing over your light feet as you step over here.
Okay. So what was that, like 45 feet? And then, oh, what did I do? Oh, wait, no, 45. So I got another 15, I think. Right about there-ish. Okay, cool. That's how far I made it.
All
And
right.
that's my turn.
It's going to bring us back to Crowley at the top of the initiative. He has used all of his bardic inspirations. You know what? Oh, shit. He's out of range, unfortunately.
I mean, fortunately.
Unfortunately. He's going to hold his action, and he'll say to you, Brune, as he holds a spell in his hands, he says, perhaps I can give you some lift off. And he's going to hold fly, but you need to be within touch for him to do that. which will bring us to your turn, Otto, and then Azur, you're on deck. What you doing, Otto?
We are. Do a quick distance check, real quick. All right. Check something real quick. All right. Unfortunately, the only way to get the full mileage out of my turn will be to get into melee range. When she moved, did she take that booming blade secondary damage?
No, she did not. So if you want to go ahead and roll that for me.
Fucking 3d8.
And what kind of damage is that?
15 points of, I think, thunder damage.
Okay.
Yes, thunder damage.
Sonic damage, even.
And you said 15 points?
Yes, 15 points.
All right.
Does she appear to be taking the full effects?
Of
The thunder damage. She didn't seem to have like some kind of like absorption or anything like that on it.
no.
From
she
what
seems to-
Otto can tell.
Right.
How close to the top of this cave or whatever we're in are they currently?
Like I said, this is a couple hundred feet above you guys, this cavern, so they're about halfway there at most.
So 75 feet to get there.
Mhm.
And shooting on the way
Okay, roll it up.
with the 24. No, 23.
Nice.
But you
23
said that
hits.
still hits, right? Because 22 is the number to beat.
Mhm.
Sir.
12 points of force damage.
Okay.
Booming blade again. 28 on that one. Hell yeah.
Hits.
Less exciting on the damage though for that one. 27 points of force damage on the booming blade. Or no. Do you need that broken down or no? It's
What,
27 total damage.
what kind of damage does it do?
Force and thunder.
Nope.
Okay. And then secondary attack. Misses, actually, with a 19.
All right.
And then go ahead and move away. I had 100 feet of movement. I used 75 to get there, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Actually, she's not gonna use her reaction. Auto, you go up and you shoot her on the way up, and you bring your force blade right up behind it. 2 big hits as she holds on to her grip tightens around your cuff, and she like brings you to the edge of Mazeth, and then Otto stabs her. You feel her grip lessen. Let's see, make sure. Yep. She's not down as you hit with this force blade and fly away. The quiet voice of Hage Shiryu sort of echoes throughout this cavern as if she's speaking into your mind. She says, "Enough!" And it just sort of echoes, "Enough, enough," into this cavern. Very well. And that's where we're going to call tonight's session.
Very well. Let's
Woo!
go. That means we get our bicycle.
That means we're worthy, right? Not just
Yay!
It's not gonna be buy chick. Hopefully, it's give chick.
What?
Jesus fucking Christ.
What?
Somebody
Anyways.
block him.
Take
Love my shit.
She's not about to
Oh,
give,
shit.
so
You
we
are
gotta
getting
take.
banned from our Twitch account.
Take chick. There we go.
Take chick.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Thank you so much, guys, for playing with me. I really enjoyed the session. I hope you did as well. We are Hard Knock Guys. We stream every Wednesday and Saturday. On Wednesdays, we do Blood and Silver, DM'd by the wonderful Otto/Cody. So go check us out on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are on our last real episode. Yes, our last real episode, and an epilogue after that, right? I'm not messing that up. So it's awesome.
That is the plan.
Go check it out. At Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Saturdays, we do this across Eberron, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So drop a follow if you haven't yet. We're on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. Go follow us on all of those. Don't believe anything anybody else says. We are going to raid some friends, though, before we get out of here. Also, if I could, please get an ! charity in the chat. We're raising money with Extra Life. Extra Life is an awesome organization raising money for children's hospitals in a lot of different places. So please go click on that link, open up your heart wallets to a really great cause. And yeah, we're gonna rate our friends over at Dice Legends. So I'm gonna start that raid. Follow if you haven't yet. If you're feeling it in your heart of hearts, drop a sub. And thank you so much, everybody. We appreciate you. Much love. Until next time, guys. Much love. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Find us on Facebook.